You guys know what time it is. Drink.
Fucking Santana. That creep can roll, man.
Yeah, but he's a pervert, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's a sex offender with a.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome in right here to the VIX Bingo After Party. Even though I was in the VIX, I was there. I just was in spirit. I wasn't playing along. I was just watching, creeping the chat. We got Nate in here, though.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Yes, I got robbed.
That's how that always happens.
Yeah. Rob.
You're set on 2 cards and waiting for like 8 numbers, and then you lose, and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah. Fucking black. Anyways, yeah. How we all doing in chat? And how you doing, Ben?
I'm doing pretty good. Long night. Had some dinner out with Sam's parents. Well, his mom at their house, and so then I took a nap afterwards. So I wasn't really in any of the streams because I was like, oh shit, I gotta lay down before this.
I mean, at least you take a nap, so that counts.
Yeah, but then it fucks up the whole nighttime sleep too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Then I'm up till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I'm like,
it's not good. Yeah.
So everyone, the link is pinned into the chat. So go ahead, pop on up. I know some people were taking a break after bingo, of course, because that takes almost 2 hours to do. So it's a long time. And then we got my creeper over here. He was live earlier, but I was at dinner, so I couldn't pop onto his. And then when you stream twice a night or every day or whatever, you realize, wow, I spent a lot of time on here. I'm watching other streams and like, oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, I did Monday night here. I did Tuesday for the Oregon show. We're back here, and I'm doing Thursday. Then I have Saturday post game, and then the Sunday night after dark show for football this week alone. So I'm like, oh shit.
Here we go again.
James, you didn't win it bingo. You didn't win it bingo, James.
Yeah, I know. But my team won.
I did see that. I did see that with Oilers. He was like, "Oh, my team didn't win." I was like, no wonder he's been quiet.
Wait, you're a Kings fan, James?
Vegas?
Are you Kings or Oilers fan? Because you said that your team won.
The Vegas one.
Okay. Oh, Vegas one. Okay. You're a Knights fan. That's cool. I mean,
or should I say the Saskatchewan Vegas Golden Knights?
I mean, Golden Knights might be the cool. Well, maybe the second coolest name in the NHL.
Once the playoffs hit, we get always bragged from Winnipeg Jets or the Calgary Flames or Edmonton Oilers for us here in Saskatchewan to brag to cheer on one of those 3 teams.
I mean, yeah, you have to cheer for one of the teams. I mean,
at least I understand. I understand like James's confusion or like Wendy's confusion when I talk American football, because when they talk hockey, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do because I played.
He hit a puck with a stick.
There you go.
I get that, but
I mean, maybe yeah. That's the only basics of it. But I mean, you also skate too. But
Obviously.
but yeah, I play beer league hockey. Well, just got done with it this winter season. It's not winter anymore, but yeah, won the championship. Earned a trophy with my team. Pretty cool. I wish I had the to download. I wish I had the picture to download it to make it on my profile pic, but I don't have it.
Yeah, you have no pic right now. No picture. It is blank.
What? My end has a Michigan scoreboard. That's weird.
No, it does not.
Nope.
Well,
We just have a white avatar.
Yeah, you probably have to go reset it again. Oops. But
Oh, Ben. Oh,
he left.
oh.
It's like he left. I was trying to just pull him off solo, and then he left. It's like I didn't boot him, so I think he didn't know I meant just go into your setting on here and change it, not leave and then come back. Damn it, Nate. Oh, god damn it! I thought he'd left again. I was like, what the hell? Let me see. I can't do it. There. Wait. Yeah, why is that not showing up? Because yeah, I see if I go into your thing, it shows Nate the Great. It shows the Michigan scoreboard, but on here it's not showing. Weird.
This is weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I should change it.
I blame the computer matrix.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I just blame something. James, stop trolling Oilers. Poor guy.
Well, he can't talk until tomorrow, so.
That's true. Well, until tomorrow. I thought it was. Wait. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
How was your day, James? How was your day, James?
Yeah, good. Took it easy. Vegas won. Close to a bingo. Twice.
Always. Yeah.
I
Were
had
you guys doing 4 cards tonight?
Yeah, it's a four cards game.
Oh God, I think I would lose track.
Yeah. I
I would
almost
probably.
lost track.
Well, Mrs. T was doing good until Rob showed up.
Thanks a lot, Rob. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, there's SO. I saw it. SO. Yeah, that was yesterday on Tuesday, and they said they'll have a. They let me know something by the end of the week. It's not the preferred one. I prefer to get the other job I interviewed for, but this one basically the same, almost the same pay. It has better benefits, and then it's a hell of a lot closer than the other job is in the sense of like would save me like an hour and a half a day driving. But they called me today actually and were like, "Hey, we regret to inform you that we decided to give you the job." And I was like, "Oh, that must have been killing you to make that decision." The guy's a sarcastic fuck. I like it. So yeah, that one's good. So I just took that job. Fuck. Need something, right?
Yeah.
Not it's on start for like 2.5 weeks though, or something. Yeah, they gotta do their like background shit and all those checks and stuff.
Sorry. Ugh.
So SO's creeping me hard since he remembered that. Where's your co-host, James?
She's gotta have something to eat. So about 15-20 minutes she'll eventually pop up.
She can be on camera cooking. Her kitchen is literally like, here's her office. There's the kitchen.
That's a small one.
You
Wow.
can see the comment right now. She posted in the chat.
Yeah, well, she's giving Oilers trouble.
I need some tissues in general.
Shit, we were talking about the 4-1 on live stream. I was like, I literally might be walking away every like 10 minutes just to go. I didn't blow my nose.
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
for the allergies. Yeah.
It's not even allergies I'm aware of, but
Like
I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I need to try like just taking like the generic Benadryl or something like that,
or Claritin, yeah.
or Claritin, something, just the generic shit that you can buy at the
Right.
store, and just see if it like clears this up, because it is just a nuisance.
Yeah, it's the worst. But yeah, I do the nasal spray, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but you have to shake it up first and then spray the nose.
Yeah, but it's quicker.
Yeah,
But the other, as long as you take it whenever it's recommended, like if you do once daily, at least then it gets in your system, so it stays. But I'm gonna have to try it. I think I've said that for years. I mean, now that I'm not smoking inside either, I thought it would probably clear up quite a bit, but it's actually like stayed exactly the same or worse. I'm like, well, okay, maybe it wasn't the smoking. You know? I was like, maybe it's not the smoking.
yeah, the pollen sucks. Here it is, but again, not tissue. I'll get one for Oilers just in case.
I don't have a good clip for shots fired. I need to get one of those. James made me do work and shit earlier. We were like on Free-So playing, and I was like, who's doing the live show afterwards? He's like, no one, I don't think. I was like, fine, I'll go do work and shit.
No, it's usually Oilers that goes live, but since he can't talk,
That too, because I was like, yeah, I think it's Oilers. And then actually after I scheduled it, I was waiting for someone to be like, hey, and I was gonna be like, you know what, you can, because I'm on tomorrow night too. So I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to, like we were talking about the other night, not trying to interject on people's set nights, but he seems to be probably a little overly emotional to be on stream tonight.
well, and plus two depends on when the Oilers play. If they end up losing, he wouldn't want to go live.
Yeah, I mean, I think just Canadian fans are just like not Montreal Canadians, just Canadian hockey fans. I mean, they're basically emotional for their hockey, so I don't blame them.
Well, there's more American teams than Canadians,
Right,
so
but you know what I mean.
disadvantage.
You know what I mean, though, right? Like it's like culture to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. That people don't understand why we would get so dramatic over like a Saturday college football game. People are like, it's just college, but it's like, how dare you? It's just college.
Yeah.
It is one of the most exciting sports there is. So,
yeah.
unless you're a Colorado or Nebraska fan.
Shut up. But I ain't Colorado fan.
Yeah.
So we've been dead since. So.
Like, there's no better satisfaction than listening to all the bullshit and talk last year, Colorado, until they came to Oregon, and Oregon just spanked them around the field.
Now, Colorado did that to Nebraska, too. Which is sad, to be honest. Losing to Colorado is embarrassing.
Well, yeah, who did they? Well, they I know they won the first three, obviously, and then they beat, I think, Arizona State by 3 or something way later in the season. That was it. But I mean, it's like, oh, Andy,
No.
you fucking troll gnome.
I mean,
Hey, I have my gnome too, Andy. It's right here.
basketball.
But no, it's like an Oregon gnome. It's like,
Oh.
I don't even know where I got that from. I've just had it for like a long time, so I just put it on a shelf. Like,
Maybe it volume there.
maybe it did.
You know how gnomes are.
Creepy little fucks. James, I don't like the Vegas logo. Go back to your school. He's like, why?
It's not football season yet.
It almost is. It's almost my happy day. I get Saturday. At least I get a spring game.
Why, your NHL team didn't make it, Ben?
He doesn't have one, I think.
Yeah, I don't have it.
My team didn't make it. They're one short close of making it, but they got screwed over the Capitals.
Hey, TF. The Mr. Yo 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 Yo.
Talk about a hockey fan right there. Trout Fools is a diehard.
I didn't know that. Actually. That's true.
I'm winging it. I'm making that up, but maybe he is. I have no idea. I've never heard him talk about hockey. So,
Come to think of it, TF, did you happen to see my live stream? Sergeant Tom had a little trouble.
Uh-oh.
what happened now? Sergeant Tom.
I think it was his internet, his connection.
Sergeant Tom does not catch a break with that stuff.
No. He needs a
Every
break
time
and
he
get a new one.
Yeah, every time he tries, it's just there's something wrong. It's audio, it's video, it's the connection, it's something.
I think it's the connection. What he's using for the internet. I forget what company he's using for his internet.
It's T-Mobile. That's
T-Mobile. I think it's T-Mobile that's causing his internet problems.
Mm.
That should be the case.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But again, it's like this one. The internet here works great, and I can still use this like right now. But if I go onto YouTube, probably now to the next hour, at some point for 5 minutes again, a video will play, but there will be no audio, and it'll say it's loading.
Yeah.
For like 5 minutes every night, just YouTube. Everything else works perfect. I'm like, what the hell? Is that YouTube? Is it?
Sure. I don't know. Maybe it's just YouTube hates you, but streamer loves you. I don't know.
That's a strong possibility. A very strong possibility. I mean, YouTube does hate me. They really do. They hate these live streams, especially.
Yeah, because those certain clips that you play.
Oh yeah, they're gonna love that first one, especially because I left in the certain offender part. I almost thought about cutting it out, but I wasn't gonna re-edit it. I was like, screw it.
Yeah, it sucks.
I mean, come on. God damn it, everyone. Come on, YouTube.
America.
I was going to say, this is America.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
They don't have a problem with those clips. It's always any of the music or the opening clip sometimes. So far they haven't had a
How
problem with
about
the
that Panda one?
No, they have no problem.
Please welcome Petey, the sexual harassment panda.
Who lives in the east neath the willow tree? Sexual harassment panda.
No problems with that one. They're very, very selective on.
Well, the one clip where you stopped the music before. I forget all the PP and all that.
Yeah, that one actually they did get on me for the last time I did it. That was like 3 or 4 shows ago. I think I played it up to the song, and then they actually had a problem with it for some reason for the first time.
Yeah, and this is for adults only stream. So
Yeah, I mean, that's why I put the banner up now at the beginning, because I'm trying to find some raunchy clips to play at the beginning. Everyone loved last show, Monday night show was one, especially Ty Sport, because he was like, "Great, I had my volume on full during that clip."
there you go, Steagle.
And that should be American theme song for war.
Well, no, the one big one is usually gets done. Drugs.
Oh
Once again, no problems with that video either. No problem.
Drugs! Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
No problems at all with that video. Amazing
That's
stuff.
fuck video too.
Yeah, YouTube is very, very picky about what they allow and what they don't. I don't know. They're very weird. This one will probably get blocked or limited, and I'll have to ask for a review, and then it'll take a day, and they'll approve it, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's fine."
No, I'm not going to say the other one because I know it. That one country and that other one of the country that I live in. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say.
Oh, yeah. I know, because if I play something and then I get blocked, it's your fault. No
I
problem.
did say it, and you played it.
Damn right. That's the right answer, SO, all the time.
Oh, it's so.
But they're our little brother. We don't. I mean, we kind of do pick on him most of the time.
I think Wendell's hurt herself in the kitchen. It's been a while.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she could be listening on her laptop now, or she has her phone.
Yeah.
If she's cooking, probably her. Well, I was gonna say. I mean, I was like probably her phone, but I mean, just on speaker, that she would hear it just fine. I blame Australia. I could, but I can't because Australia's fake.
No.
Lucky this is not my stream, or else I would have to play that clip.
I don't have one of those clips. So yeah, that's something I have to correct. I do need to. I'll have to find a different clip than one you have. I'll have to find something.
Yeah.
I have another one for tomorrow night, or well, I guess tonight, technically now, for another opening one, if I can edit it down correctly. I was trying to do it earlier, actually, and I was kind of like, I don't like how this is coming out, so I'm just going to stop, and I'll try it again later.
Well, I'm not gonna make you keep on playing those clips because you'll be getting grouchy that we're making you so busy.
Hey, this is hard work and shit, you know.
I don't know how you guys like clip. Well, I mean, I know how clip.
You're in trouble, Ben.
Wow.
No. Every time I go to a different panel, like the branding, to look at the videos, see what I have, a comment comes in and I miss it, so then I have to go back, and that's what I'm saying. Making you do work and shit. Oh, you did it. Oh, you did it now, Ghost. You fucking did it.
Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man.
Oh. See, this is on
I said
a
Australia.
daily basis how we make Ben so busy
But
playing
I
those
said,
clips.
Australia is non-existent. There's a difference. Well, never mind.
I mean, that's the same thing as being fake.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Maybe the VIX will come on just before you shut down again.
probably.
I know. Fucking every damn time. Last time it was like, I was like, okay, 3 hours, I'm gonna cut this bitch, and then it was like, boop, they popped up. I was like,
Yeah, then we're stayed live for at least a little over an hour after.
yeah, it was a little about an hour later. It is what it is.
3 hours later.
I could tell. I went back. I watched the to see how kind of the like the new intro clips, and then somehow the video file at the end, just how they go. And I was listening to myself at the end. I was like, oh, you could tell I was fucking tired and a little sloshed. By the end, I was like, oh, I'm just fucking this up now. All right, have a good night, everyone. I think I sound like that most of the time, though. So, nah. I guess that happens when you're constantly have a 0.08 alcohol level in your blood.
I mean, I drink NA beer, but still beer. But not alcohol.
I'm having James is having Pepsi shots, I think, right now.
Coffee. And
Coffee.
traveling
Coffee.
fool's coffee cup.
Well,
Interesting.
that's awesome. I have like 3 Bush NA beers cans on my desk.
I'm just enjoying a nice Yingling.
1, 2.
Bush. Oh, Jesus.
And I just like the NA taste. But I'm trying to. Well, I can't try the alcohol for reasons.
Yeah. No, we saw you trying to do that before, and we were like, "Hey, don't do it." There was a great thing when you saw Bush there. And it reminded me of this video I just watched the other day of this guy who took the police tried to pull this guy over. He was already like on probation, so he just took off on him, and they finally pulled him. He went on literally like a frozen lake. This was like a year or so ago. They went on a frozen lake. The cops stopped and were like, "He's out there doing donuts." Then he got stuck, and they finally went out there from both sides and like got him. And he just gave himself up. He's like, "All right, I'm not gonna hurt yeah." And yeah, I've been drinking. They're like, "Well, yeah, what?" And he's like, "Bush." And the cop was like, "I should arrest you for drinking Bush." I was like, yeah. He's like, "That's the worst offense."
I mean, I tried Budweiser Zero, which is Budweiser NA, but it's pretty good.
I've probably had a few non-alcoholic beers, but they're probably been some of the shittiest ones to try. So
like Athletic, whatever. Yeah, those suck. No, those taste like a piss. Like
Sergeant Tom is beer.
Hi, Sergeant Tom.
Yeah, do not try Athletic Beer Company or Brew, whatever you call it. It's disgusting. It tastes like molded piss. I don't know why I said that, but
You did. So you did. Anyways, moving on.
yeah.
Oh, wait. Noel's not here.
No. That's Harley Dad. Isn't that his line?
That's true. That's true. Now I have to summon someone.
I like the pussy. I like the pussy. I like the pussy.
I do too.
Now, the only time I've had non-alcoholic beer, at least that I'm aware of, was when I was deployed, because they would have those over there. And some people found out, like, hey, there's actually like 0.05% alcohol in every can. And some people literally just like would try to chug them all to get a small buzz. I was like, dude, this shit is disgusting. Again, probably the cheapest shit you could find, and just awful.
Yeah. Alcoholic beers.
I don't know, Wendy. It's a thing I still haven't quite figured out. Nor do I care.
Oh, I didn't know that. Coors Edge, which is Coors Light version of NA, not an alcoholic.
Oilers.
I know. I saw it, and I'm like, Oilers. Jesus.
The hell is helium? Oh, no way. No way that Genesis does this. Genesis Zero? Oh, God. That sounds disgusting.
They all sound disgusting to me, man.
Yeah. Well,
then again, some people don't like beer because you have to get used to the taste, anyways. And then every beer can be so different, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not everyone's gonna like Yingling, which is just a traditional, quote unquote, traditional lager. But I'll drink IPAs. I'll drink some of this. I don't like stouts. Like, I'm really not a huge fan. People are gonna maybe hate me, and I don't care though. I'm not a fan of Guinness.
Oh, Wendy.
Yeah, I never tried Guinness, but nor I would.
not a huge fan of it. I might have like on St. Patty's Day, I might have like 1 or 2 pints just for the hell of it if I'm out. But other than that, I'm like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, there's Corona, not alcoholic. Corona. Ugh.
Maybe that one would be okay because I mean, Coronas anyways. You're putting a lime anyways.
Yeah.
You should be. I mean, for fuck's sake. The only one you can't put a lime. You don't need to put a lime in really is Dos Equis.
Right.
Dos Equis is like the fancy Corona, but actually, if you want to really spoil yourself, get a Dos Equis dressed with salt and a lime. That's just spoiling yourself.
All right, worst to best. Oatmeal dark. Not yeah.
No, I've oatmeal dark. Isn't that like isn't that by like a company called Left Hand?
No, it's from Bravus. I don't know. Bravus. I don't know. BRAVUS.
Maybe the company Left Hand that I've had before. Maybe they have an oatmeal one or something like that. And so I was like, do they make a non-alcoholic one? Maybe I was like, I don't know. I haven't had one of those in a long time. So
yeah, Irish Red Carpenter or Sauber Carpenter.
Irish Red as in itself is pretty decent. I've had some Irish red beers. Those are okay, but with alcohol, of course.
Brewdog and Nanny State.
Hey, who knew this was going to turn into an alcohol show? Now I need to change the banner. This is for 21 and older only.
I mean, I'm looking at non-alcohol, but still beer. Have you heard of Surreal Brewing Company or no? I have not. Tempest Brewing Company. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. There's too many damn companies. You could list them all. Well, there's like so many brands and so many different specific types. It's like, well, Sergeant Tom, we know you're a classy guy.
What is a milk stout? Is that disgusting?
Milk stouts are. I haven't had one in a while. They're kind of going into the realm of Guinness.
Yeah.
But they're okay, but they have a lot of different ones because I think that's what the Left Hand is. That brand I was saying Left Hand, but they have different like flavor than of their milk stouts, and they're usually pretty heavier alcohol concentrate.
So what do they like? Like what's the texture and taste like? Like although for milk stouts, yeah, I don't know.
Good. I don't know. I haven't had one in quite a while. I'm not a beer connoisseur. A lot of times I'm trying other beers is because other bandmates of mine were like, "Hey, you gotta try this beer."
Ooh, Laser Crush IPA. Beavertown Brewery. Do not know what that is.
Yeah, frankly, I know. I'm slacking. I need to have a beer clip. I know.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm gonna work in the background. Here. I got you. Now you got me. Now you got me thinking. I think I have a decent one. I don't know if this is gonna get copyrighted though. If I play it, if I can find it.
And the link is pinned at top of the chat, everyone. So there's lots of room.
There is way too much room in this panel.
Come on, people, join.
Oh, Oilers. I would never not do that to Wendy. I would.
I may have to. I'm not finding any good clips that I can use, so I'm going to have to edit something longer and take it. So it's going to take me a while. I'll find one. That is definitely one I'll need. I'll leave that link open, so I remember to do it.
Oh, Jesus.
You two are poking each other.
Well, I didn't say both teams didn't win tonight. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, hockey again. I don't have clips for hockey either. I do have clips for golf though.
That's sort of like hockey, but
I mean,
grass.
Biden versus Trump.
I do have. Hey! I have golf clips.
Some people are always in a hurry. They run when they could walk. Race up steps when others take it slow. When Joe Biden's president, America is just going to have to keep up.
Eventually.
And how dare you? How dare you forget that I didn't have this golf clip, James? How dare you?
All right, let's go. Oh! You like that, old man? You want a piece of me? I want the whole thing. Oh!
The price is wrong, bitch.
I think you've had enough, bitch.
No issue about that clip.
Apparently not. It's like apparently not. I only did it once before, so but no problems.
One of the great Adam Sandler movies of all time.
Yeah.
If not the great.
It definitely was. If people say it sucks, then go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Well, they're bringing back Beetlejuice.
Oh God.
I saw that.
Fuck.
I was
Why?
like, come on. I don't know.
Like, why do they do this to like all great movies? You basically ruined it.
Most of these movies, especially when they're doing remakes or whatever, I'm like, stop. Just stop it. You're going to take a potentially good franchise and ruin it or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get it. The Halloween movies and stuff, they do those. And you kind of, those almost become like a tradition. But the only one I'm even interested in that I could care about is it's August it comes out, I think. And the only reason I know is because of the franchise. I love the whole franchise. Is the new Alien movie. Alien Romulus.
He's awake.
But you know what's what else is getting remaked?
What's
Gladiator.
It's gonna be trash.
I know they're ruining the fucking movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be trash. They're gonna do something stupid and change some plot line or a couple characters and make it just stupid.
I mean, it's supposed to be a sequel. I mean, I don't know why, but just
sometimes just leave shit alone.
yeah, exactly. Do not poke or not poke. Do not like rewrite history, basically.
Or like if you're gonna do something, instead of we're gonna remake this, if you're changing shit in it, which they are, they're gonna do it. Call it something else. Change it to be something else. You know, just make something new. Don't fuck up the old stuff.
Well, what was the gladiator name in the movie? Not the actor, but
yeah, I was like, yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah. Son of Maximus. There you go.
Oh. Wendell's is here to give Oilers emotional support. Jesus, that background. the blur effect is so kind of trippy sometimes.
Well, she's learning new stuff from.
Oh no, I know. When everyone does it, I'm always kind of like, at first, because certain things blur, certain things don't, and it's like, yeah, that's better.
I had to change
Wendy
my
didn't.
angle from my phone.
Like Wendy doesn't care about hockey. She just wants to give Oilers a hard time.
I don't think she gives a shit about hockey, right?
Well, Wendy's just learning about hockey now.
Oh, okay.
Like she did with the NFL and for the Super
I just
Bowl.
recently picked a hockey team just to freaking shut fucking some of these boys up.
Oh, like a hockey team that fits you, like it fits your personality, or
I just picked a team based on the pretty colors and the pretty picture.
oh, okay.
Hey, if you don't have no
And it
interest
worked
or
out.
involvement, just do it. Yeah.
It worked out.
Well, the team that I wound up deciding to pick have got the second highest amount of winnings in the Stanley Cup. Isn't that right, Oilers? Second highest amount of friggin' Stanley Cup winnings of all time.
Please don't tell me that's the Toronto Maple Leafs.
You are a big winner.
Oh God. The Maple Chokes. Oh God. No offense, but
They're playing.
okay. I mean, I can't say shit because my team playing fucking wins crap.
Oh, what were you saying about Australia there before, Ben?
What was that?
Remember, you've been paid to shut up for a week. You can't pick on Australia for a week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good to remind me. At the end of that, by the end of the last show, yeah, it was like I barely remember any of that show, especially the last hour. Or the last hour. I remember though. I did agree to that, so I will retract.
You've been paid off, baby.
I retract my prior statements.
Yeah, I apologize.
Well, Ben, your lawyer's not here.
I also removed that statement from the banner below, like a few weeks ago, to appease him.
Oh, what was the statement about Australia not being real or something?
No,
It's
no.
kinda
it
like-
was,
Australia is real, isn't it, Ben? Australia is real. Go on, say the words.
Australia's
Don't have to agree, but
Australia's a lovely, lovely place with lovely, beautiful people and animals and culture and history.
God, I'm going to cop this after my week's out.
It's kind of like saying Nebraska has no people, basically. Kind of like saying that to Australia.
And you're the highest amount of super chat money I've ever paid, even though it was only a tight ass amount of fee. It's still the highest amount I've paid.
See, Ghost likes Australia. Yeah, we have tried to go. We just have never been able to go because the fucking plane tickets are fucking stupid expensive.
I mean, you always go to New Zealand.
That's just as if not more expensive.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's.
You got to do travel and fools trick where you go to cheaper countries first, and then you kind of do a jump from the cheaper countries.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but then you have to. You also have to make sure you have the time to do that too, and then even then, a lot of those flights sometimes are still fucking stupid expensive.
And plus, is there an option like in most booking or flight sites that there is an option called multiple flights? I think.
Yeah, you can do multi-city, but like what what he was saying is like he goes, say you fly to Cambodia and then book it locally to go to Australia, so you pay less, but you still have to fly to Cambodia. So by that point, I'm like, I'll just fucking fly to Australia. Cambodia's on my list, but I'm not just going to go there for 2 or 3 days to then fly to Australia for 2 or 3 days or whatever.
Yeah.
You can catch a boat for like a couple of grand, but it takes, how long was it, James? A month or something?
I don't know what multi-flight or multi-cities mean. Like, I know it means kind of like multi-flights, but that's all I know.
Yeah, it's just a multi-city option kind of thing. It's like you just say, I want to go here, and then 5 days later, I don't want to go here, and then 5 days later, I want to go back or fly home or somewhere else, and then it just lines it up for you, and then you just pay a flat rate up front for all of it. But it's gonna be, it's expensive still, obviously.
Yeah, way more expensive than round trip, but
well, round trips are cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Than direct. I mean, yeah, so. But the main thing is planning it far in advance as you can. That saves you the most money, and then try to go off season.
If you wait too much, it's gonna be fucking expensive. Fuck.
Yeah, if you're trying to book like a flight to Australia like a week in advance, you're gonna pay a hell of a lot more than if you book it for like 5 months later.
Well, you could book it, say, a year in advance, then pay off slowly, then, or depends how much you got. Then, you have it booked because you might get it cheaper.
That's true.
I think if they have it booked, they want the money up front too, James, not just a booking.
Yeah, but if you go through like an agency and stuff, but then you're worried about like interest of how much you're gonna pay. But some of them give you like just a flat monthly, like, hey, you can just pay this over 6 months, no interest, and stuff like that. As long as you do it, because if you don't, then they just cancel your shit. It's kind of a risk they take. I mean, I think most people do. I don't know. I've never done it.
Because when my brother and his wife, they booked it a year in advance because they found better price deals, and it was a lot cheaper, like going to Hawaii. So they booked it in advance and got better deals compared to before they went.
Yeah,
it would cost a lot more.
In advance, off season, and then always fly on a weekday. Those drop the prices significantly, usually. If you try to fly Friday, Saturday.
I know in Australia, depending on what major capital city you leave from, totally fucking different varying prices as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the price differences because when we've looked before, we were like, would we want to go to, Sydney or Melbourne? And they were different prices because we were just looking for, in general, Australia. We're like,
yeah, the famous is in Australia.
I know it's spelled Melbourne, but it's just Melbourne.
Oh.
You want to pull me up about friggin' Oregon and New Orleans? It's Melbourne.
But yeah, I don't really go like in 2 minutes. My mom will go right now, but in 2 minutes I'll probably go to bed. So.
Okay. See, I'm at that point. I finally have to go. Goddamn, blow my nose. I'm sitting here sniffling, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go blow my nose because I'm like
low nose break.
I'm dying over here. Yeah, right. Shit.
Are you gonna play? Oh, I was gonna ask him if he was gonna play any music.
No.
No dancing music.
Say nothing until Ben gets back.
Or we could say something that this stream would have to be taken down. So, since he's not wearing anything
personally, but I've heard about someone who's I can't remember who was telling me, but the host went up dashing off to the toilet for 3 or 4 minutes, and someone that was on panel just porn bombed him for the whole 3-4 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, tell Ben, or he probably listened to. I'm gonna go sleep, guys. But have a good morning or afternoon, or wherever you are.
Yep.
Good day, night.
Yeah. See you guys.
Yep. No, it's just you and me, Wendy.
Again. Well, it's just you. I'm trying to shovel food down my face. I made myself a nice big plate of salad.
How about Frankeny or Frankeny? Are you at work?
Joe. A duckbill platypus. We don't call it duckbill. We just call it platypus. It's almost like a duck. It's got web feet. Come up, Joe. Come say hello.
Yeah.
Because Oilers isn't going to come up because he's been crying so hard he's lost his voice.
Yeah. And he said his voice is about 95% good. So
95%.
Yeah, he
So
said
then it is
earlier,
just a put.
and he said he's going live tomorrow. So
No. So his voice has only like got 5% recovery. It's probably gone down. That number would have gone down, like I say, because he's probably been crying for the last hour and a half. Actually, he would have been, and this is actually probably a true story, he would have been yelling at the friggin' TV while the friggin' game was playing.
yeah. Well, there's 12 people watching right now, so he's probably lurking.
He's crying. He's so sad he's forgotten to turn his computer off.
And I imagine the VIX won't be on for a bit because, after all, Rob got home late, so he had an emergency call, so he'll be a while.
Yeah. Yeah, having a late dinner.
Yeah.
Unless he ate out on the road, but
Yeah, and he was spying on Mrs. T while we were playing bingo.
how can someone who can host bingo and do like such a funny job say that he doesn't like bingo?
Yeah.
We know he secretly loves bingo.
Oh, yeah.
He was flying home to make bingo in time.
Yeah. He probably was going over the speed limit.
Get home in time for bingo.
Yeah.
Sam.
I just grabbed a quick cigarette too. I was there. I was like, oh, I'll just go do half a cigarette. It's like, well, I'm shit.
You have stairs to walk down when you go down to the smoking area?
Yeah.
No, technically this is a no smoking property, completely. But I just kind of smoke outside the door and in the little corridor area because the wind blows through it a lot, anyways. Really, I think most people, as long as you're not just like littering or making a mess or blatantly like bothering people, I think most people just kind of go, eh.
Yeah, I think Mrs. T did a better job than Rob did. I had good numbers for playing bingo. Then once Rob showed up, I got bad numbers. I had bad luck.
Yes, I agree with that. Absolute crap numbers.
Yeah. Rob is Rob. I think it's easier when it's just one person doing the game. When they're together, yeah, one of them usually distracts the other one. Especially Rob.
I, as an audience member, love it when there's two of them.
Well, no, I mean, of course, it's much more entertaining, but it's easier to keep on track when it's just one, because that's what their focus is.
I don't think the focus is to have fun.
Focus is to play bingo, damn it.
Oh, you were set on 2 cards, Sergeant Tom. Ooh.
Yeah, that happens all the time, though. It's like that happens all the time.
Last round, just what all the numbers are called.
All right, let's see what this shit tastes like. It's cheap, so I know it's going to be bad.
Well, what is it?
Rosé.
Well, let's see. Taste test.
This will be it in the first sip. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it'll probably take two or three sips to be like, okay.
To get the palate in sync.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as there's
Actually,
no
the second
food.
sip was better. The second sip was better because the first one I still had like salt and cheese and cheese is meant to be
Yeah,
good
food
when you
in
have
your
it
mouth.
going.
Yeah, that will give you a different taste.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Even if I go to whenever I've gone out and I have a beer, the first sip of a beer or like the first drink that you go and you have, the first sip you're usually kind of like, oh yeah. Then you're like, okay, yeah, that's the taste. That's what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah, look, the first sip was a little bit. The second one was better. Third one should be better again.
Jesus, Ghost. Where's Dragon Classy to put you in your place,
Yeah.
Ghost?
Where is she?
Yeah, where is Dragon tonight?
Oh, Ghost. No, Ghost is just trying to get James to show his movies.
No.
That's what it is. James is like, no, not tonight. Maybe Thursday night, but not tonight.
Man boobs.
And I have an image to keep up on this channel. So
Well, you have other images, not on this type of channel, but on the others, the other two.
Hey, you're all probably on drugs.
Your football ones.
fuck me. Hold on. It's coming.
Drugger. Drugs. Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
And no, actually, think about that, James. Yeah, when you the images on the other one, I can get away with so much shit on the other show. It doesn't matter. Like we'll have guests on sometimes, and they're like, "Is this a G-rated show?" I'm like, "Fuck no! You can say where the fuck you want, like live on air." I would smoke on there. I drink on there. Like they don't care.
Do you have a I didn't think of it, but do you have a logo for your stream so the viewers know?
Well, I don't have the logos because I'm not the channel. I don't own the channel, so the other guy creates them all.
Yeah, because so YouTube doesn't go after the channel.
Oh, I don't know.
See, it's a certain type of.
It's the same name on there.
Mm-hmm.
I use the same name. Yeah,
Is this your football one or not your football one? The football one you host.
Yeah, the football one I do it on his main channel. Same thing. It's just he lists it's just that's just my personality. So he's like, that's fine. As long as I do it, that's all he cares about, really. And
You have a bingo horror story. What kind of horror story could happen at bingo besides you sat on the same last number for 20 numbers? That'd be horrible. Come up and tell us your bingo horror story, Jay.
That has happened. That's why I say what usually happens is you get set, and then 10, 15 numbers goes by, and you're like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
Yeah,
and then someone else gets bingo, and I'm like,
"Yeah." Wendy was like that on the last round. Ooh.
Oh no, it wasn't that dramatic. I was waiting for ages to even freaking get some decent numbers. I think I had. Well, I had something like 15, friggin' 14, 13 as far as numbers left, friggin' 15, 14, 13, 11 or something crazy when other people go, 8, 7, 7, 6. It's like, oh my God.
The worst one I think was literally, I think I needed something like for instance, like B5 I had set and I just needed B5. There's only one other B number called. They called every other number in the B from then on except for B5. And I was like, are you shitting me right now? That's why I call it rigged. I know it's rigged.
Hey, I'm a shocker at actual proper bingo halls. because when I'm like really close to the last number, I start like getting the leg bouncing underneath the table, and by the time the number comes, I'll be like, bingo! Because you've got to make sure that the friggin' bingo caller hears you yell out the friggin' bingo, and it's not like where you can just type bingo.
Oh God!
You got to
Here's
friggin'
someone.
holler it out so someone hears you.
This is someone. This is someone that like.
Hi, Rob.
This is someone that permanently lives at a bingo lounge.
Oh, Frankeny.
Bingo!
I can see her. She's
Yeah,
she's the old woman smoking in the corner, going, bingo, bingo.
I used to go play a lot of bingo with my mother-in-law. That was her
Biggest
thing.
bingo hall I've ever played at was 3 fucking floors, man. It was crazy. So it was huge. So you got the friggin' bingo caller on the actual middle floor, and then you've got the bingo friggin' number boards obviously on all the floors. And yeah, man, that's just crazy. Like it's like, oh, we got a bingo. And before I realised it was 3 floors, I'm thinking, who's reading the friggin' numbers out? Oh, and then my friend that I went with, she's like, oh, that must be on one of the other floors. I'm like, floors? What are you, like, what? I'm like, oh, yes, there's 3 floors here. It's like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like the first time you ever go to like, I mean, don't hold me to this. It's like the first time if you go to other countries, you see like a McDonald's or a KFC or Burger King, and they're 2 stories, and they're like just the fanciest shit in the world, and you're like,
that's
dude,
Rob Wonder.
it's fucking
Rob
McDonald's.
comes in off BBC. Mrs. T comes on Mrs. T. That'll be Rob. All right.
Yeah, come to think of it, she was saying
Yeah, that's what I'm like,
bingo.
guys. That's what I'm like.
Mrs. T was saying that word when started bingo before Rob came back home.
I thought about yelling in the chat because I was like, oh, we're still not done, but it was the black round. Plus, they took their break. That's when you messaged me, James, and I was like, hey, yeah, I just saw that because I was checking on it quickly, and I was like, this is going to take a while. So after a while, I postponed this show back, and I was like, the blackout always takes a while, but I was about to just be like, someone yell bingo, god damn it, in the chat.
Howdy, Rapper. Oh, hi, Rapper. She's ghosted the howdy. Howdy ho.
I'll leave the howdies up to everyone else. Frankeny is drinking straight tequila again tonight, probably.
Oh, Mrs.
I
T's
never drink straight tequila. I hardly drink tequila.
I don't drink tequila anymore. Tequila and whiskey.
I'm
I
glad
stay
you
away.
put
Well,
alcohol
I drink
in there.
margaritas. Hold on, I drink margaritas. I just don't do
Stephanie's trying to
shots.
say, I hardly drink tequila.
Only thing I don't drink a lot of is whiskey. Really, that's the main one I don't drink.
Good on you, Sarge.
Oh, Mrs. T.
Hard to say. I like whiskey. That's usually my go-to, but I've been going to vodka lately.
Vodka's a good choice. But whiskey, if I have a lot of it. Last time me and Sam got totally like shit faced on whiskey, we ended up in like a little argument, and we were like, you know what? Maybe whiskey is not the greatest choice for us to be drinking together.
Oh, I thought you were going
We
to
just
say
stay
man
away
up in a
from it.
little. How's it pronounced? Menage a trois? Is that how it's pronounced?
Menage a trois.
Menage a trois.
Do you even remember what the argument was about?
No, that's also part of the problem. I mean, it's not like I won't. I'll go like we're gonna go out come May. I don't remember the date. It's already set for like a family outing with their his family to his kind of fancier restaurant. They want to do this dinner thing they do once in a while, so they're gonna take us out, and you can get drinks there. And I'll probably get like a Manhattan or a couple of them or something like that and just sip on it. But it's not just sitting there getting like hammered off of Jack and Cokes, you know.
No, I don't do
Texas.
Jack and Coke. I just I'm like Sergeant Tom. I can sip whiskey or just do shots and chase it with water. I don't like to chase it.
Yeah, I can't drink straight alcohol very often.
Yeah, see, I don't
You
do
drink
shots
straight
anymore, but I'll do the. I don't do shots anymore, really. But once in a great while. But I'll like I said, I'll go have like an old fashioned or something like that. You know, where you just kind of sip on it. But that's about it.
I think a Coke gives me a worse hangover
But-
than the actual alcohol.
It is. It's the sugary pops will give you the worst hangover than just straight alcohol.
That is the worst. That's the worst thing is because whenever I've traveled like over, depending on what country I was having to go to, a lot of times though I drink Diet Coke. One, because it has a lot less sugar. I know it's fake sugar still, but it's crisper to me. It tastes better than regular Coke. A lot of places don't have Diet Coke, so I have to get like Coke or Coke Zero, and I'm always hungover the next morning. I'm like, it's all the fucking sugar. I'm like dehydrated, and I'm like, ugh.
I was going to say, I think because the sugar dehydrates you.
Yeah, it's like I'm always like hungover and dehydrated the next day. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. That's what I like about vodka, because I can have it with orange juice and it's not too bad. I'm balancing out the sugar with some vitamin C.
That's just a kind of a traditional drink, anyways. It's basically just a screwdriver.
Yeah. Did you hear about the bus driver that was driving around all the elderly people and the bus broke down and he wasn't really much of a mechanic and he's kind of outside scratching his head, and he goes to the back of the bus and lifts up the little engine bay lid and that sort of shit, and he's kind of scratching his head, and the old lady leans out and said, "Would you like a screwdriver?" And he turns around and says, "Stay on the bus, we haven't got time."
I'm surprised I can't make Sam screwdriver just for drinks, because if we go out, like I say, we'll have like brunch or like just an early lunch where they still kind of do like brunch menus or whatever. He'll always get mimosas because he's a classy bitch like that,
Nothing like a Bloody Mary.
Oh, I get the Bloody Marys. I'm the one who gets the Bloody Mary. I have Bloody Mary mix in my fridge.
That's Bloody Mary, that's just vodka and tomato juice, isn't it?
Yeah, but in the US though, there's so many varieties of it. I get the spicy one, the one that's like a little bit spicier blend, not just straight Tabasco, but like it's usually blended with a lot of different herbs and stuff like that. But and you still got to have like pickle juice. You still have to add that little like acidity kind of shit to it.
Oh, is there pickle juice in a Bloody Mary as well? Like a little bit of pickle juice?
Well, they usually put a pickle or two in there, so you naturally just kind of get a little bit mixed in. You can get the one. Haven't you seen the Frank? Maybe you've seen it, frankly. The one there's one song. I can't remember where it is. It's literally like you order it. It's one of the biggest mugs you've ever seen, and it literally has like a mini buffet on it.
Oh yeah.
It's like chicken wings, a chicken leg, celery, pickles, olives, everything just stuck on top, and it's like a buffet with the Bloody Mary. It's fucking ridiculous.
What's a Canadian Bloody
We don't
Mary?
get pickles much anymore. It's usually like a pickled asparagus or something.
Yeah, I've seen that. Also, green olives.
Yeah.
So you obviously get stuff like that. Like I can just sit and eat green olives.
Me too.
I love eating green olives.
Me too. It's like, can I have extra green olives, please? Yeah.
That's all we did in when we were in Africa. It was because they'd always bring you like a mixture of green and black olives, and I would be like, more.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. It's like if I go to a Mexican place or anywhere and they have chips and salsa, I'm just like, yo, this little salsa dish, get the fuck out of here with this. Bring it. Just bring me a fucking bowl.
In my lifetime. Yeah, I just started doing the olives thing, and I like the black ones. The black ones are the Calamatas, are they? Or a brand of black ones.
Oh, with the chicken.
Kalamata.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's like that.
The kids put them
He
on their.
doesn't even know his olives. He just loves them. Give me an olive. I don't care what you want to fucking name it.
Oh, bye, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Night.
Catch you later, Joe.
Yeah, catch you later.
As in Thursday night. My dumb ass keeps doing this. I don't know why.
Well, are you gonna
What
go
did you
live
do
tomorrow
tonight?
night?
Yeah, Thursday, Monday, and Thursdays. Tonight was just kind of random because I was like, is anyone doing a post thing or an after party? And it was like, I guess I'll do it. And it seemed like a good night because, yeah, Oilers definitely was not in the mood tonight, or he'd be just crying the whole time.
Well, he complained that he didn't have a full voice, but, he had 95% of the voice before his team lost. And he would have been screaming at the TV. You know what hardcore sports fans are like, whatever your hardcore favourite sport is. And losing
do
or it's
that,
a really
Ben?
close game.
Are you
Was
gonna
that-
be streaming Saturday?
Scream at the TV.
No, for the spring game? No.
Are you a TV yelling?
I'll be streaming afterwards. I'm not going to be screaming about the spring game. Now, do you think I haven't sat and screamed about a football game before? Fuck yeah, I have. The
At the TV.
2020, well, it was January 2011, but it was for the 2010 season. We went to when we went to the national title game, and we lost by 3 on a last-second field goal by the other team. And we lost. I was screaming at the TV. It was like 1 in the morning. It was almost 1 in the morning. My ex came out of the bedroom. Was like, "We have to be on the road for Tennessee at 6:30 in the morning. Will you shut the fuck up?"
Clearly, you're not driving, so at least
I was like, I'm
I'm
trying. I know, and he doesn't even. He's the one not even driving. He was the one not driving. He didn't drive hardly. I mean, he did drive, but he just didn't like doing long drives. So I would drive most of the time. I mean, it's like, but he's like, dude, you shut the fuck up. I'm like, I'm traumatized. All right, fuck.
God, a long drive for me is anywhere between friggin' probably 6 and 10 hours in all reality.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean.
counting.
It's like if you're driving, like if you have to go somewhere and it's a few hours, you're like, oh yeah, it's a decent drive, but it's not like a long drive. A long drive, yeah, is probably 6+ hours. I'd say that's a long drive at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night, Sarge.
Oh,
Good night, Sarge.
MRI is such a
Is the MRI the
Abusive.
one where you go through the little circle?
yeah.
thing?
Yeah. The little, and it makes fucking all the noise. Yeah. Fucking,
Yeah.
I get
I hope
claustrophobia.
everything
Like,
stays
not full
there.
on claustrophobia, but it's just like, wow, man. And then they say, now don't move, take a deep breath in and freeze. It's like, I'm already frozen. Like, just get me the hell out of here.
yeah. It's mostly it's just you gotta be completely still during the whole fucking thing. It's like,
Oh, no. You hear him coming through a little tiny speaker on the side wall. Okay, breathe in, take a deep breath, hold it,
Hold it.
hold it, hold it. Like, oh my God, like shit, I'm sure it's like 30 seconds has transpired and I can hold it for 30 seconds, but it's feeling like a minute friggin' 30.
Yeah.
you're banned. You're banned, SO. You're banned.
Oh, okay, Joe. Oh, here's Cam Newton. Someone who's obviously a football enemy.
The quarterback who beat us in the national title game in 2010.
Oh, there you go. I knew it had to be a football.
It really wasn't him. It was the running back that wasn't called down, even though he was, and everyone stopped, and he ran like 30 more yards to set up a field goal. It was like, you fuck kidding me? You know that? Yeah, traumatizing, absolutely traumatizing. 14 years later, I'm still not over it.
Oh yeah, I was about to say something about that. You still remember that, like it's stuck in your head.
Yeah, like 14 years ago, it's like, yeah, no, still a nightmare.
Wow. Still carrying that burden.
Well, obviously.
I'm guessing
I
that was a
do it
scream at
too.
the TV night.
It was traumatizing for the entire fan base. Okay.
Where's the Oilers? Where is the Pussy Buddy Boots? Puss in Boots Oilers.
I don't know where the hell is Mel?
I love the pussy. I love the pussy.
No.
He hasn't been
No,
around.
I believe he hasn't been Yeah, I believe he hasn't been well lately.
Still, not to even be in
He's
chats
gone,
or chats or anything either. I'm like,
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, he's kind of like doesn't sleep well and that sort of stuff. All but since I've known him, and as in just having always disturbed sleeps. I think from just illness and dropping tablets, and he's like the sickly little brother that you got to kind of look out for in case something happens. I think.
Or you could always ask him why he's not around, Ben.
oh, he's on Discord, so I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, he'll be around, and then he just doesn't come around. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, it's the same, I mean, people get busy too with shit. Like earlier, I was gonna be on James's, and then I was maybe gonna take bingo, and then we went to Sam's parents' house for dinner. Then we got back, and I was like, fucking just fuller than shit. Where I was like, I've gotta lay down and just stretch because I was like, absolutely miserable.
Then got up 30 minutes before.
Yeah, it was like 30-40 minutes
Harley's
beforehand or whatever.
over at James's stream because even Harley's gone, like, apologise, I never make your streams, James, because I'm normally cooking dinner. And
well, that too. A lot of times when we do dinner, it's around 8:30, even 9 Central Time. So right about some of the show times too is when I'm cooking dinner or we're sitting down and kind of eating, then cleaning stuff up. I'm like, because I'll even try to do.
So even though people are actually awake and at home, they're actually doing actual home stuff before they've got that free time.
And it's just because also Sam comes home, he wants to rest, and then he'll take care of stuff, and then by the time we do the dinner, it's like it's hard to it is hard to schedule around so many damn live things too, because you're like, I'm gonna go sit down, but at the same time, then I'm like, well, yeah, but I still gotta spend a little time out here once in a while. Once in a while.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I had kind of like nearly a week off YouTube and just watched a movie or a documentary and stuff, because as soon as I start getting involved in a stream, then I'm going to go to another stream, then another stream, and the next thing you know, it's like, fuck bedtime. I've done nothing around the house.
Why do you think I don't put out as many videos now? Because of the fact of if I sit down, I'm like, I'm going to edit videos today. And then I'm like, let me check my email. Hey, let's see if there's something new on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I'll watch this one. And that's like, oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. And then like 4 hours has gone by, and I'm like, motherfucker. God damn it. So this weekend we actually did set a time. Saturday, the spring game, I have to do that in a show. And then Sunday night a show. But Sunday in the afternoon, I was like, hey, Sunday morning, let's go filming. Check out a couple spots, go filming. And
cool.
Like a lunch and stuff. And he was like, all right. I was like, yeah. The Saturday,
Is there anything happening on your shows, Ben, that's coming up? Any chats that you have conversation with, or?
Yeah, I'm still working. I need to check. Did I ever hear back from my one guy, David? I don't think so. I'll have to send him a thingy. Yeah, I haven't heard back from him. He's kind of a busy guy. It's hard to nail him down for a fucking sit-down interview. So I'll work on that, but yeah, it's so easy to get distracted.
Yeah, because I happened to see Wendy in the chat later than I popped in.
Oh yeah, with that stuff, and with the other ones, the other ones are just always on the fly of what we're doing. That one, half the time I'm just like, I didn't plan anything for this show. For those lately.
Yeah, for this show, anything could happen.
Yeah, for this show, I mean,
it's not scripted.
It's definitely not. If it is, it's the worst script in the fucking world. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it is, I mean, I don't know. It's a little late to play it, but this one is a good way to describe this show in the sense of our scripting.
Family for those farms and their children. To have children to instigate the Lincoln Riley.
I always hate that it always pops during that on my end. Someone was like, shit, where is it?
It's like it speaks like someone that's got friggin' dementia in some of them clips, like at the and I'm not picking on people with dementia. I'm picking on the fact that the fucking president's got dementia. This is a problem.
Yeah, and he said he won't be tested, or it was a debate about that. He should be tested.
Yeah, and he refuses. He was like, why? That's how rude of you. But
so this issue has actually been brought up before, obviously, by the sounds of it.
Oh yeah. Well, the other day, not a week ago, I think maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I kind of saw about it. I didn't really look into it. He also said because I think it was his uncle apparently went down in a plane crash.
Allegedly.
A long time ago, and then apparently he said he got eaten by cannibals. He just made this assumption that he got eaten by cannibals. And we're like, the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
The man is just he says just some of the dumbest things. You kind of get what he's trying to say, the intent or whatever, but the way he says that, it's just like
yeah, because you compare what Biden says compared to Trump and what they were like when they were in the White House, kind of thing. Trump walks slowly, going down steps. Biden runs.
Allegedly.
God damn it, James! You're gonna just have to keep up.
I forgot.
That wasn't even on purpose, I don't think.
Some people are always in a hurry. They run when they could walk. Race up steps when others take it slow. When Joe Biden's president, America is just going to have to keep up.
Eventually.
I don't know who writes his campaign and his slogan shit. They're terrible writers. They're awful.
Yeah.
So that clip that you showed part of, that wasn't a clip you doctored. That was actually how a whole or part of an actual whole clip was.
Yeah, that part's not doctored. That part is just his straight off one of his promos.
That's like something that could have been friggin' slapped together from somebody doing friggin' editing from 3, 4, 5 different things. That was okay. Maybe it did. Okay, you got that smirk and the grin of.
No, I didn't. No. That's you can go to YouTube. That's straight, or even probably his official account. That's in there. That's straight up.
Oh my God.
His PR team. I didn't. That one's not doctored.
And I'm not saying that to friggin' chastise you, ain't like that. It's just that clearly the people that's editing his shit are just really average friggin' content creator Joes. You'd think it'd be someone a bit more spectacular, and I don't know. I'm probably not saying it the right way, but I don't mean it to sound.
And again, all political promotional campaign shit usually are kind of cheesy and stupid, anyways. For all candidates, I mean, they're all kind of stupid. I just like that because he keeps falling. I just like that one because it's like he'll have to keep up as he keeps falling off bikes. You know, it's like, yeah, okay.
That's what happens when you run everywhere. See, you're bound to trip, bound to stumble. So what's 28.280 blood level mean? Is that like sugar level?
Only type of thing when I see that is alcohol level, but that would be a stupid alcohol level. 0.28. Jeez. Let's put it this way, because if that was alcohol level, I mean the legal alcohol limit like for driving is 0.08. So if you're 0.28, it's like Jesus, you know.
Oh, yeah, alcohol level. Holy shit. No wonder you got the bloody DTs. The body's going, beat me, Seymour.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I didn't even think of that, yeah.
That's high. That is high.
And that's where it's funny, like the alcohol level in Australia is, it used to be 050, and now it's dropped down to 049, like 0.049. They dropped it down 0.001 because
It's
people
like-
used to be able to time it perfectly for, especially the men, because men are allowed to have 2 standard drinks in the first hour and then 1 standard drink every hour thereafter. This is Australian rules. And then when they changed it by 0.001, that meant that their 2 standard beers then put them too high. It's just like, fucking, you kidding me?
That's what I was like. That's even 0.08 in general, depending on like for just an average person, that is literally like a few.
0.08, I'd be fucking drunk.
That's what.
0.08, not be going, ooh.
Oh no, I mean, but that's literally like 0.08. You can get there if you have like 3 pints in like an hour and a half. You can get to 0.08 for some people. I mean, so really 0.08 is not even that much.
That's like half a fucking litre, 500 mil a point, or 470 milliliters. How much is a point?
Is it 470? Some reason that sounds about right. I don't know why. I would have to Google that too.
I'm Googling right now.
Like
Oh, there you go. It's freaking over half a litre. So 568 mils.
Oh, 568. I mean, that's
Man,
our
if I had
word.
freaking like, yeah, 1 point equals 568 milliliters, or 568.261 milliliters. There's approximately 236 milliliters in half a pint. So yeah, over half a litre in a pint. That'd smash me. Oh my God. I'll be a freaking babbling freaking mess.
Hey, Southern.
You heard the wrong.
Yay, Wendy.
How are you? In?
Well, now you're here.
I was like, what chat were you in?
Yeah, Southern.
Oh, that's what happens when you're on a computer, I think, and you've got heaps of tabs open. Oh, God. But yeah, freaking hell. What 3 pints in an hour and a half? Yeah, I'd be smashed jaffers.
Yeah. I've had way higher than that. I'm probably higher than that right now. Not that kind of high, people. Relax. This is a fucking family friendly show, all right? There is none of that nonsense going on here.
Drugs! Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
That's always a good thing. Like when they said after they called me, they texted me like, "Oh, by the way, you can pass a background and drug test, right?" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "I don't have anything on my record. I mean, I have one thing on my criminal record, but I mean, it's not anything that's intrusive to like working anywhere. You know, it's not. It's just the DUI. It's a misdemeanor. It's not anything crazy, and I don't have to drive."
There's
for this
a wine
company.
glass, and
No,
where
it's a
my
drug
bottom
test.
finger is,
Shit.
is where the wine's meant to be filled up to be. So the bottom finger there, that's where you're meant to fill the wine glass up to be a standard drink. I mean, I started with twice that much, so I deliberately didn't start drinking until your stream, Ben. But that's only going to go downhill from here.
This stream starts at a low level and it never goes up. It just goes down. That's normal.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in the right spot then.
Fucking
I
A.
knew I saved that rose for the right time.
I still want to know. I
Southern
still want to know where Southern was. Yeah, I still want to know what stream she was in.
Well, where's she meant to be? Yeah, where's you meant to be at? Let us know who we're competing with. The boys will take their shirts off. I'm gonna get a drink.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, oh man, it's so empty. It's so empty. I'll wait for Wendell's to come back.
Pretty big bed puppies.
that a channel? I have no idea.
I was at Nudies. What?
Yeah, I was like,
It's a bar? Oh.
Southern. Oh, goodness.
oh,
Oh, you left buddies.
okay. Oh, Buddy's live. Buddy is live a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get all the notifications all the time, so that's why I'm like, shit. Again, sometimes I just don't. Some of them just don't pop up. I'm like even the Vicks haven't been popping up randomly. Tonight they did. I was like, oh. Sometimes I have to go to their page and like check and.
You're at Nudies?
No, it was at buddies.
It's fun.
All right, it's only fair. It's only fair. Wendell's got a refill. I get to get one because again, it's so dry. It's so empty.
How long has it been dry for? 5 minutes?
What are you drinking there, Wendell?
Rosé.
Oh, you fancy woman, you.
Not really. It was cheap. It wasn't the cheap one because the cheap ones just taste like shit.
Yeah.
Like for Australian prices, yeah, it was kind of just below middle of the road kind of cheap. Because you can pay a fucking lot of money for a bottle of wine.
Wine gives me a headache. I like wine. I wish I could drink it more, but
this is the first time I have drunk wine in a long time, so I expect to not be feeling well tomorrow. Maybe this is what I have to go through to sleep in. I don't know. But even then, I'm probably not going to sleep in anyway because if I've got a hangover or a bad headache, I can't fucking sleep anyhow. Normally, I'll be too worried on, whether I've got to fill the bucket up or not, the just in case bucket.
Oh.
So I'll take a just in case bucket with me to bed.
Oh. Harley Davidson in the chat.
Don't you ever sleep? Don't you ever sleep, Harley Dad?
no. It's late for him.
I imagine he has enough time to have come on the panel to have his last smoke.
Yeah, he should come up for his last smoke.
It's a public holiday over here.
Or you can come up and have a drink with us.
Returned serviceman. When I was playing my music at full fucking volume through my 500-watt speakers with one of them pointing out in front of my house at 4:30 this morning. As I do every year. Harley needs 45 smokes for the last smoke.
Okay, got a refill.
Fill them up.
Yeah.
It's
Fill them
time.
up. I got them. It is time.
All right. But plug your ears. Here comes the ice machine.
Like this bread of the earbuds out and can't you just mute yourself before you do the dang ice?
Hey, I warned you.
I know, and I took heed of the warning and pulled the earbuds out from sitting directly in my ears. I only pulled them out a little bit, and I could still hear that glass breaking kind of high pitched noise.
My hands were
Thank
full.
you,
I
Holly.
couldn't hit the mute button.
They weren't full before you hopped out of the freaking seat.
Oh, this is true. You're right.
My lord, people try and come up with the most friggin' crappiest versions of the friggin' what could have been.
Wendell's is always right.
Well, I'm a girl. I'm a woman. I'm always right.
That's right.
Yeah, I've heard
Anything
that from.
wrong?
I've heard that from Wendell's saying that to me, so I have to be careful.
That's right. That's right. Don't make me stick you in the naughty corner again, James.
Oh, hi, Captain.
Captain Spaulding. Come up, Cap. Come up and give us some laughs.
Yeah, well, I'll have to wait till Ben gets back.
He's only making a drink. I don't know if he's going for the whole cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Oh,
Now I'm hungry.
okay. So mixing a drink was
Well,
code.
if he's-
I'm going out to the balcony. At least he's being a good boy and he's not smoking inside. So you can't sort of bag him for that.
Well, if he's gone for a smoke, how come there's no commercial break music?
Oh, pardon me.
Or should I say dancing music?
Yeah, see, he only
Dancing,
went for a
dancing,
drink.
dancing
That wasn't
music.
what we
Dancing,
were for. I was just going to allow practice again.
dancing music. I don't have a good clutch. I don't,
Talking Santana.
it froze. I don't know where it was at. I hope he was tonguing the ball, but
He was licking the ball, and then there was
Yeah.
what's his name from friggin' Roseanne? Oh god, the name escapes me.
Was that
Big
the
fella.
Big Lebowski?
that was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there were so many clips in that video I could take. That was the first one that came up, so it was an easy cut down.
How come you can't see Captain? You should be able
Yeah.
to see Captain. He's in the chat there.
Yeah, he's just below
You
you.
can see Captain and Harley.
Right there. He's right there.
Harley's like, I can't. Where's Captain? I don't see him.
You're banned, Harley. No wonder you don't have a wrench.
You got 10 seconds in the sin bin.
I don't have that. I don't have that
Like
tab
saying-
open, so I can't do anything to him.
I can.
What? Ben, the panel's full?
No, I don't have that tab open, so I can't time him out. You can't do it through
Oh, I
StreamYard.
can.
You have to do it through YouTube. I try not to keep them both open because sometimes then I'll go back and forth. I'll get confused of like which one I'm on.
Yeah, just ask Southern saying Wendy how that happens. She thought she was commenting somewhere else. And I was like, fuck, this isn't where I thought I was going to be.
That and the first few times I ever did this, especially with the football one, it was confusing because I'd be on YouTube to watch it live, so I could see, and I wouldn't comment as the channel owner through StreamYard, so I'd be in so I could comment as myself, even though I'm on panel live. But I'd forget to turn the volume off for YouTube, and so I'd get this dual echo. I'd be like, "All right, who's echoing?" And then I'd realize later it was me the entire time.
It's you. Is that like when this happens? The dual echo.
Oh.
No, I don't hear anything, but I'm on headphones, so that helps.
I
a lot,
don't
too,
hear an
being on
echo.
headphones.
What?
There's no echo.
Oh, Southern Stone. Oh my God, Southern Stone, friggin' buddy. Timed out Harley for 10 seconds. Oh, God
Well,
bless you.
you. Some people don't need a wrench, but Mel complains if they take his wrench away. He cries about it for like a week.
I don't
No,
have a
that's-
wrench.
I didn't do anything. I'm not on YouTube. I'm just on my StreamYard.
And I didn't do it.
So actually, I
That
can't
was
even
the
see
other
who.
Wednesday.
I can't even see. I
Tuesday
can't even
this
see
week.
who. I can't even see who does anything on StreamYard. StreamYard, doesn't show you that stuff. So
It was only because I was over on the other page hitting mute and the sound and trying to fuck around with the friggin' noise and yeah.
I wouldn't trust you with that type of power anyways, Harley.
Well, I think Harley's being like Steve S. He doesn't need a effing wrench.
Oh my goodness.
We'll be in the wrenchless club, Harley. Cool.
Did you catch my drive home, Harley, Dad? Out in the middle of friggin' nowhere. 2.5 hour drive just to friggin' come back from shopping. Big drive, eh? I'd say to people how far I live from the middle of nowhere until you actually see the drive. And then you can see why I unload so many groceries, because you just literally, like, even though I live alone, man, I just bought like hundreds of dollars worth of groceries.
And then you gotta make sure you don't forget anything. What if you forget something? Like dog food or something?
Yes, exactly. That's why you have a list. Which I did have a list, and I did actually this time remember to take the list with me. I just forgot to open the MF friggin' notepad. But when I got home, yeah, I know. I forgot that I had the notepad in one of the side pockets of my friggin' granny bag. But so when I had a look at the list when I got home, anyway, I had everything off the list.
Everyone, be very afraid quickly. Be very afraid.
Uh-oh. It's HD. HD's coming up.
Oh, no. Be very afraid of the comments coming in and notice the difference. But I do have some.
Did he give a wrench?
I do have someone in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
HD would make a pimple off my ass.
Oh, you can't lock him out now, Wendy.
There is
I got a
Harley.
wrench.
I ain't smelled him all day. Where's he been, man? I ain't seen him in a while.
You can't smell the stench from the chat. What?
What up, Harley? I knew he was there. What are y'all doing? I just come say hi. What's happening?
I don't know what we're doing. I have no idea.
James, Wendy's. Who's the other one?
Mr. D.
Howdy.
It's the lurker in the dark room.
A lurker.
Frankeny?
Not a lurker.
Oh yeah.
The lurker in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What's going on here, man? Y'all just having bingo night? What's going on?
Well, the Vicks were definitely not this channel. This channel's not sophisticated enough for bingo.
And then filling in for someone else that normally does the after bingo party because they're too busy crying in their beer because their hockey team lost.
Well, hockey's not a real sport anyway, so it don't matter. It ain't baseball.
Oh, right. You're sleeping where, Harley? Are you actually in your bed YouTubing?
Is Harley coming up?
No, he's sleeping. Hey, FYI, if my wife asks, I'm
just
sleeping.
said, hey, that Mr. Duggar. You said Duggar. Yeah. How y'all doing out there in YouTube land chat? Good to see y'all tonight. See y'all hanging with my bubs, Mr. Ben, and the ever jabber jaw James, and the wonderful Wendy. And I don't know for Caney, who the hell is that?
For Candy, I like that. For Candy.
Oh, Duggars.
You didn't pay your light bill? What's going on?
No, I didn't. Duggars, if you didn't know, I'm Ben's
See,
sister.
I told you, you've heard nurses don't get paid enough money. There's the proof.
You were talking. She was talking. I couldn't hear her. What did you say, dear?
I said you must not know that I'm Ben's sister.
Well, I won't hold that against you. I like Ben.
Thank you. Okay.
If
Thank
you
you.
need You need me to come slap him around a little bit? I'll come help you out.
Well, you were supposed to be down here. I think today, but that never happened.
Holy shit! Was it today?
I think so. I don't remember the date. I think it was the 25th, right?
Dude, I throwed a 3-day drunk. I went fishing, and I'm not used to drinking. I don't drink, and I mean, I just kind of sobered up a while ago, about 2 hours ago. I guess I finally go, well, cool. I better smoke some weed. I got way too much oxygen in my system.
That's how it was earlier. Because when Sam was like, "Hey, we're gonna go over to my parents to have dinner," I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Hey, no alcohol." So I was like, "God damn it." Which is funny because then they'll once in a while they'll get absolutely hammered. His parents.
You went to LW? You went to see an LW?
No, actually, because I need to text him and be like, "Hey, are we gonna get together one of these nights? Just for some point, just to meet up for food somewhere or something." And we said we were going to probably, so I need to actually just message him.
Damn. He's a good old boy. I like LW. He's my bubs. About like old James. You can't ever make them shut the fuck up. They just run.
Yeah. No, it's unfucking bearable.
Did his toupee come in? Or they took a GoFundMe for a toupee for him? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs a toupee myself. I think that's just a solar system for a sexy man.
He doesn't need a toupee.
He doesn't, does he? I told them pundits that. They pissed me off. You know,
I don't think he could start doing that now. Anyways, it'd be too weird. James, take it off.
It would be different. He'd be get him one of them old polyester suits from the 70s.
With the big old collars.
Yeah, with big collars and bell bottoms. I think he'd look just like John Travolta.
Some slinky shoes.
Yeah. He'd have a penny in both shoes. How the hell are you, Mr. James? I'm not goofing on you. I just love the fuck out.
Yeah, I know.
You're one of the few people I even care about.
No, fuck me.
No, good
Hold
on
on.
him. He's been naughty.
Before James gets into his rant here.
Yeah,
I have to allow this person on stage, unfortunately.
Give it all you got to fight to the top so we can know your story. Now you're a man.
Are we going to talk about it? Are we going to talk about America at this point?
Oh,
the keyword.
Motherfucking day, yeah.
One day I'm just going to delete all those clips and be like, I don't know where they went. And then someone who watches this for the first time will be like, what are these people talking about?
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Or StreamYard's literally going to tell me I'm not a space.
Yeah, on a friggin' front road today. It's crazy busy.
I'm just gonna say, hey, Duggar, James, Wendy, and Frankeny. Hey, how's it going?
You forgot James.
No, he said
And
James. He forgot Ben.
Oh, did you?
I
Yeah, he said James. He forgot the actual person on his channel it is.
I missed Ben. I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry. How are you doing?
No,
we always miss Ben.
Fuck you. You're gone.
The power.
You're terrible.
He has the eject button there,
No. I mentioned.
Why is my camera got shitty color? It's clear, right?
Ben's just upset if I mention America.
You know, it's great we're in America where you can hear that.
No, there is like a 30-second window where I can't.
No, I said I wasn't trying to get you to play it. I said it's
Okay.
one of those things that in America you can play that 2 times in a row.
I was just calling him out when he there's only a point where he can't play the America.
There might be a day. There might come a day where we can't play that anymore. That's a sad part.
Yeah.
There was a time.
Like when it comes down to it, I'm a pretty terrible person, and some people might want to know me.
It's only the way you dress. It's only the way you dress, man. It's cool.
Wait! Hold on. It's only the way I dress. Are you saying that I deserve this?
Look at this man with the Old Spice deodorant behind him.
I've got a fucking like a helmet here and a fucking yeah. No, I don't deserve anything.
No,
It's
Harley
the
Dad,
flannel like.
Harley Dad said
it's
2 keywords.
You're right. It's the
I know. I saw it. Only in America. Only in America. God bless you.
Drugs! Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
Oh, where's the music bit? That's
No, thanks. I got
American drugs.
American drugs. No thanks. I got plenty.
How can I fix the color on my camera? I look like I'm freaking from a 1960s movie.
Yeah, you're black and white.
I don't know if it's lighting or if it's just it's a very beige coloring kind of.
Sophia, what is that filter?
No, that's not black and white.
Sophia.
Yeah, go into your settings and maybe you have like some weird thing on or something. Weird.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this right now.
I like it.
The only reason I'm showing up is because I'm just gonna say that America is a real thing and drugs are a thing as well. I'm out. Have a good night, guys.
What the heck? No, you freaking cotton picking.
That was a
I don't know what we deserve. It deserves for that short of a.
Well, I guess you know what I got in honor of Ike for that random appearance.
Drugs! Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man.
There you go. In honor of Ike.
Wow.
That was an overload, I know.
I need cherries too, Wendy. I need to watch you eat cherries. That's what I need to do.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Hey, you keep my
I had to read
little.
the chat thing. Oops, camera failed to launch. Check if the camera's using properly, something or other.
That's what you get for saying Jesus' name like that, you heathen.
Jesus. You pagan.
Pagan bastard.
What's intelligent sensing? Adaptive dimming? No.
Seriously.
On your IQ, yeah, bloody chicken shit. What are you fucking all for? That's okay.
I don't know.
Good night, Ike.
I don't know who's jacking with Wendy, but you better stop it.
Look, I'm gonna go to the pool house because now I know how to do this. Over that one, dang it.
Well, I just wanted to tell everybody they're safe. I got to go fishing. Fish were caught. They died. They died for being fish. But we had a really good time. Seen 2 eagles.
You and the fish had a good time.
Yeah, we sure did. We had a connection, so to speak.
I just like how you said they died for being fish.
Yeah, you know.
He might have kissed him and threw him back in the water. You don't know the whole story.
We invited them home for dinner. Now we was being proper. I release into Greece, so you know. But we've seen some really cool things. Y'all know what a grebe is? A bird called a grebe.
Oh,
They're water birds. And when they're starting, they're smooching and kissing and getting ready to make babies. They run across the water, and they're just sitting there looking at each other like this as they run down through the water. That is the coolest shit you'll ever see, man. And we've seen two eagles grabbing each other's talons and swinging each other as they come down. And they got pretty close to the goddamn water before they let go. And we had an osprey. This is all in one day. We had an osprey, which is sea falcon. He hit about 15, 20 feet away from us, went underwater and come up with a big ass fucking trout. What's off with it? I said I need one of them to train to catch my fish. He was good at it, dude.
Where's your fucking Rubik's Cube, Mike? I haven't seen your Cuban in ages.
Right here.
Cuban?
Rubik's Cube's
Cuban?
Rubik's Cube's right here.
To this day, never take one.
I was always trying to work out how to give myself some color.
I'm sorry, Duggar. Like I was like just doing things.
You're being an asshole. That's all right.
Yep.
Oh, damn it! My fucking camera.
Bad karma.
There we are. It's fixed itself.
When you're being an asshole, somebody bad karma comes along.
Karma is always a thing. You're right. Like if you're an asshole with somebody else, yeah. Karma's always
sorry. My oldest cat was complaining. He wanted water. I was disappointed in you, Ike. So I'm making up for your lack of wardrobe. I'm making up for your lack of wardrobe.
Ah! Oh, my God.
Okay. I won't punish this man anymore.
No, you're right. I should have had it.
Oh my God!
I should have been available. I should have had it.
Yeah.
I know Ken Wasick, the guy that owns all them Bucky stores. He grew up in my town.
Oh shit! Tell him to hook a brother up.
I would
definitely.
I would. I ain't seen that son in 40 years, bro.
Bucky's is great.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Bucky's is pretty fucking cool.
We used to ride kneeboards and shit.
Oh, is that what that shirt and emblems are? Bucky's.
Yeah, Bucky's. Yep.
Is that the one that's pronounced or looks like it's spelled Buckeyes?
How?
No, it's B-U-C-E-S. It's mainly a Texas thing, but they're spreading out. But it's mainly a Texas thing.
Exactly.
They're the best fucking bathrooms I've ever been.
Hold on. Harley did. I did not go to a single Bucky's in Texas. I went to like 4 Bucky's in like not California, but Florida, and like 2 other states.
Tennessee has
None of them. I didn't go to a single Bucky's in Texas.
Okay, well, I've been to the original Bucky's. Just throwing that out there. Again, created in Texas.
No.
Nice fucking Bucky's.
At this point,
Bucky's. I don't even think we even got Bucky's in Australia.
At this point,
we don't have Bucky's in Oregon. We don't have Bucky's in Washington. Bucky's is not in most states, but if you ever get the chance to go there, they're fucking amazing. They really are.
No,
And whatever.
Bucky's is a place you need to go to if you ever get a chance to go to a Bucky's. Go to a fucking.
If you think you've seen the most, I mean, because you go up, you'll see them advertising for literally like 100 miles with some of the funniest slogans, and then you'll go to it. You'll be like, you drive up, it's a gas station. You'll be like this. Holy fuck! I mean, it's a mall.
Well, no. Bucky's. The best.
Yes,
the best way to describe a Bucky's is like a state fair had sex with a Walmart, and then also had sex with like the biggest fucking like gas station in the world, and then it's also there's also a Beaver that exists there too. So like
so they sell petrol or gas. That
Beaver.
Yeah, exactly, Wendy. Yeah, and Ben told me that Bucky's have the best glory holes. That's what Ben told me. So I don't know.
Well, that's an amusement ride, I guess.
Oh no! Like I've enjoyed the Bucky's glory holes.
Oh, so you met Ben in person then? You met Ben in person then, Ike, and Ike's gone.
Come on, Laura. My cock is lost in the jungle, and it's up for you to find it. Come on.
Oh my god!
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god!
I thought like as an Australian, I thought glory holes was something like Hooters or something.
By the way, Bucky's got his name from a cat named Beaver Glick. It's also from my town.
What? Beaver. Beaver. There you go. No wonder there's glory holes.
Probably true.
That's the guy's name, Beaver Glick. And Ken Wasick, they made them stores, and them boys got filthy rich when they started selling franchises.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'd like for all of you to make fun of me for the next couple hours, but I actually have to get up.
Oh, that's easy.
6 hours.
Easy.
Yeah.
No, I actually have to get up in like 6 hours.
I don't think you're asking for that. I'll just do that for free, man.
I actually have to go to bed. You guys are more than welcome to make fun of me for the next 6 hours. But
we always do.
We don't think about it as soon as you leave.
We don't need your fucking permission. We always do.
I understand. No, I understand how this works, Harley Dad.
In fact, all the targets we made in the last week had your picture on.
No, I understand that.
every time he killed a fish, he was like, "Fucking Ike."
Fucking Ike.
Slapping it across the on the boat.
Like, no, Duggar, that's a pike. Oh no, it's an Ike. Okay, fair enough.
It's like a pike.
Hey. All of you guys are fucking awesome. Have a good night. You're like, I'm gonna say this again. You don't need my permission.
Use the power, Ben. Use the power.
All of you are more than welcome to make fun of you. Every single one of you is more than welcome to make fun of me and fucking.
God damn, go.
I don't think you're
fine. Duggar, I'm fucking leaving. I'm actually out of here. Fuck you.
I love you.
I mean, thank y'all. Come again.
I'm just hearing what Ike is saying in Mr. Duggar's voice, because Mr. Duggar to me sounds like Ron White. So Ike saying that blah blah blah. It's like I have the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
Yeah, right.
Just saying.
That's generally the curse. Is Ike a drinker? Yes, it sounds like he's been drinking a little tonight. Maybe just a little bit.
No.
I like have some color in my camera.
How you doing, Harley?
I'm doing good, man. I wasn't going to come up. I was on my way to bed. I had to go put a fucking hoodie on because I was shirtless and I was fucking... Anyway, moving on.
Ooh, shirtless.
But...
I know you got a couple last cigarettes left, didn't you?
Yeah, he had to have a final cigarette too.
Listen, y'all, I'm 40 now. Like, shit's got to change. I can't be staying up late all day.
I'm 40 now. I'm a god. I'm 40.
What a pussy.
You think 40 is bad?
Shut up, Ben. What the fuck? Hold on, Ben. Ben, what did you just say?
I said you think it's 40's hard.
Well, yeah, but Ben's calling me a pussy. Ben, how old are you?
37.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, moving on. Go ahead, Mr. Duggar.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it'd be better if it comes from me.
No,
Riley
I
Daniel,
didn't tell you.
pussy.
I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, getting old is not persistent.
I know,
That's the
right?
truth.
I don't know how I made it.
That's why Ben's still the baby.
You start looking for them little pains that you get. You go, oh, thank God, I'm still sniffing air. You know what I mean? Made it another day, you bastards. You know, so
Every day above ground is a good day, but
Man,
still.
I'm already digging my own hole out the back. I'm struggling away.
Jesus is God, and Lord of my life, and I don't worry about nothing. I can come hang out with the heathens and listen to them. And every once in a while, I'll interject a good story about Christ, and people listen.
I know, that's why you're here at Ben's, yeah.
I think that's my calling. I caught fish and I talked to people about Jesus, so I'm a happy camper.
Fair enough.
Hi, Frank Annie.
I'm the wrong audience.
Wonderful name, Frank Annie. How do you say
it's Frankeny? It's Frankeny.
No, I like Frank Annie. I like Frank Annie.
No, it's Frankeny. You can't change it now.
Hey,
No,
I hereby dub you, Frank Annie. Now, what do you got to say?
You can just say
Frank
Frank.
Annie from now on. I think she's a sweetheart.
It's good.
I can't see
No,
her.
my name's Stephanie Duggars, so
Hi, Steph. They call you Steph. Are they too lazy to say Stephanie?
She is
A lot
Frank
of people,
Tacos.
Yeah, my name's Douglas, and how many people call me Doug or Mr. Duggar? You
Frank
know,
Annie.
you're too lazy.
Who we got coming in?
Coming up? Who's coming up
I don't
now?
know. I love it when it doesn't circle. So
No,
everything.
Megan.
Oh, fuck, Megan's here. All right, y'all. Let's go 49ers. I gotta go. Go 49ers. See y'all later.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
I
right,
was
'cause you're 40
actually
years
coming up
old
to
now.
defend you, Harley. But if you're
Oh,
going to
look,
be like
another one
that,
that's got no
No, you weren't. No, you fucking weren't. Shut up, Megan. You were not.
going to say Ben won't live. No, I was going to say Ben won't live to see 40 at age 37 if he keeps making fun of us all over the age of 40.
I didn't make fun of any. I didn't make fun of anyone over 40. It was just Harley, Dad.
Well, Harley is now in the
Hold on. Before you get in here and start a ruckus. Hi, Megan. How you doing, darling?
How are you, Mr. Duggar? Pleasure as always, sir.
I'm doing pretty good. Now,
Oh my God! I gotta
go ahead.
I do want to say, Ben, I'm now part of the 40 and over club, Ben, so I'm a protected species.
Yeah, you joined the 40 club.
I don't know if you'll get much past 40, Harley, if you keep that nonsense up.
I'm surprised I made it to 40, so.
You are part of the cool kids club, though.
I just keep wondering if he's my kid. That's the only thing scaring the shit out of me.
I'm telling you, bro. If you could grow a real beard, Mr. Duggar, I might be your kid.
You know, I don't know.
But if had some buggers to parry you, so.
I got too much Greek in me, man, and Irish.
Don't brag about the Duggar. Don't brag about the Irish because I am on my grandmother's side.
You want some Swedish in you, Mr. Duggar? I mean, I can facilitate that.
You want to look like a raccoon with black eyes on both sides?
That sounded like we need to hear from HR after Harley Dad's coming.
Please welcome Petey, the sexual harassment panda.
Who lives in the East mythology? Sexual harassment panda.
You make him a sad panda, Harley.
That's wrong.
That's all right. Shit happens. Get over it, Panda.
I drank nearly a whole bottle of wine and got that much left until
by the way,
have a drink for me. I loved your post about Anzac Day on your community page too, Wendy.
Oh, thank you. And it's a true story too. So like I can show you the fucking alarm that I set for 4 o'clock. And normally I've got it prepared every year where I actually have my speakers already outside, so all I've got to do is just plug my phone into the
I
friggin'
didn't get up for dawn service, but I had to lay a wreath at
How can you talk over me? You talk over her. Quit it. What the hell are you saying, Wendell?
So Every year I wake up at Anzac Day, which is an Australian New Zealand Army Corps, and it's about the Australian and New Zealand soldiers when they landed at Gallipoli for the Gallipoli
It's
War.
Memorial Day.
Yes, it's a Memorial Day for the ones that landed. What's that?
Is that where they got whooped by emus?
Fucking Gallipoli.
I'm glad you made the joke, Mr. Duggar, because I was gonna.
Gallipoli is a peninsula in
So in
Turkey.
Australia, they hopped off the first soldiers hopped off the boat at 4:30 in the morning Australian time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I got to play it. So my dad used to get me to do it 4:30 in the morning every year before he died. So I now do it every year after he's died, and I haven't missed a year yet.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah. And
But I've got a big fucking stereo set up, man, and I actually roll one of these. Like these pictures are like
there goes Windows.
Maybe only 3 foot high, but they're like freaking 500 watt. You know, they don't fuck around.
Yeah.
So it's as tall as Mando, 3 foot high. Okay.
Yeah, 3 3/4.
I don't want to know. Yeah, and we have my great grandfather, my grandmother's father, was actually in the boats on Gallipoli that day, and I just found that out. He was in the third wave, and I laid a wreath for, as you can see, for our local Lions Club. I'm wearing the shirt, but yeah, so they had the dawn service that Wendy commemorated by blasting her stereo. God bless you. And then at 11 a.m. they have services all around the country where you have the minutes.
Every town in Australia, or most towns in Australia.
Yeah.
So because I live remote, I thought this year was our year. But I mean, where we have the parade go past the front of my house, and we do the dawn service at the hall next door. They'll do
Mr. Duggar,
pumpkin soup is like another tradition.
We had 3 Air Force jets fly over the town because we've got 3 local boys.
Wow, last year we had a fucking crop duster and a friggin' mustering helicopter do a flyby because where we live, that's like what you get.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Mate,
yeah,
mustering helicopters, man. Talk about fucking buzz ya. Like them musterers
well, this
and them
was
psycho.
like loud and blue eardrums. We were like, oh, what's that sound? And you look up, and these 3 jets were in the 3-man.
Hold on. Now, speaking of crop dusters, welcome back, Mr. Duggar.
I see what you did there, Harley. Well done. Well played, sir. Kudos to you, sir.
Yeah, but I thought this year was our sounds year, but our year next year. So next year I'll
and we actually
do
had
my
3
usual
generators.
4:30 blast, and then
our guest speaker today at the service is the 3rd generation of his family to be in the military. So there was his grandfather, his father, and him, all like in military uniform at the service. It was really cool.
Oh, still like kicking. Still kicking.
Yeah. The 3 generations are still alive. And the young fellow Harrison came back from, I can't remember where he said, I think it was Middle East, where he's actually serving at the moment.
Yeah.
They brought him back for today, and he'll fly back, I think, tomorrow, he said. But yeah, so. But I just wanted to say I'm loving you and leaving you for a couple of weeks because I got this brand new job that is keeping me very busy. And
are they giving you some kind of fucking funds? Are they
that's still being negotiated. They're giving me migraines. Yeah, I'm looking for a charity at the moment. Re-establish charity.
Oh no, I understand that. So like I'm quite happy doing volunteer work, but then as soon as I become an area coordinator, they don't have to give me money, but don't make it cost me money.
No, it's not costing me anything because they're sending me all the stuff via the interwebs.
Yeah, but every time you jump in your car, they've got to be paying for your fuel and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, and they will be. That's what I'm saying. It hasn't happened yet because I've literally been in the job 3 days.
Do you know how long it's been since I heard anybody call it the interwebs?
I know. I got what? About 3 minutes
For me, it
after I
was
said
like 3
it,
days
Mr.
ago or something. Yeah.
Well, they're a little behind the times there in Australia. So anyway, moving on.
Hey!
We're actually
When
ahead
Ben
of the
comes back from
times
his
because
break,
we're
he's going to
17
sort your
hours.
ass.
We're 17 hours ahead of you, so doesn't that make us ahead of
Yeah.
the time?
These people
But
living
does
in
it
the
though?
fucking
But does it? But
All
does
right.
it?
Right,
But
James,
does it?
James is fixing to speak. God damn it. Be quiet, James.
That's true. That's right.
Sorry, my bad. I
Don't you
apologize.
pick on James, Mr. Duggar. He's my co-host.
Damn it.
Don't you dare pick on
I
James.
wanted
Wait, Mr. Duggar's your co-host? Did you wait? You replaced James with Mr. Duggar? Wait a minute.
I said, shit, please.
Oh, my Lord.
He looked all interested and shit. I thought he was going to say something, man.
No. Carry on. As you were. As you
They
were.
had a movie. They had a movie.
He's interested
that
because he's
reminds me of-
documenting.
It was
He's
like
interested because he's documenting.
it was like it was a whole bunch of beatniks, and this guy only
Yeah, there
said
you go.
something every
Yeah.
once in a
Head
while.
down, pen up.
Yeah, he only said something. And they'll go, shut up. He has something to say.
I just know that every time I'm on panel, fucking James won't shut up. That's all I know. So
That's all right.
Well,
He's
Harley,
well
you're in
thought.
trouble. You're in trouble.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Oh, yes, you did. You
Well, I
confessed.
probably did. Yeah, I probably did.
What'd he do,
You're just
James?
lucky she's not in the chat.
What'd he do?
What? Yeah, I'm confused too. And I
I
normally
just
know
say they
I
live
know.
in Victoria and they're not
I know.
happy.
I know.
Oh,
Harley.
Didn't even get the
Again, he
bingo
did
hash
something
tag
he should have done,
once,
but he
mate.
never did it.
Oh, I know.
I know what you mean.
Oh, I know.
Harley.
Harley,
Mr.
All
T,
the
Mr.
women
T,
are
Mr. T.
disappointed in
Big
you.
PC Live, Big PC Live.
Well, my headphones are cutting out. My headphones are cutting
Yeah.
out. It's weird.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
How
That's pretty
convenient.
quick. I like that. I had to use that. But you don't have earphones. Yeah, I do out there in there.
No, he
They're
does.
trying
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
they're slowly about. You can't see them.
Earbud
So, yeah.
singular.
Well, yes, probably. So I am going to love you and leave you because I've had a day off. So I'm going to get in and do some work before the draft.
All right,
Big
sweetie.
hour, right?
You take care of your little bitty self.
Good luck, Harley, in the draft, by the way, for the Niners.
It's going to be interesting.
God damn it! That's right. The draft is today. Jesus Christ! I keep forgetting.
No, the draft starts 10 a.m. my time, which I think is 5 p.m. on the west. I'm not sure on the east.
Probably it's like 6 or 7
hours.
central. It starts something like
I
that.
think- yeah, something like that.
Seattle sucks.
14 hours.
Yeah, they ought to have
Morning.
a pick real early, right?
We've got 16 if we don't trade, but it looks like we may be trading down to get Jackson Powers Johnson, which I think we could get at 16.
Let's go. Let's go.
What's his name?
Jackson
You
Powers
changed your
Johnson,
fucking
and he
phrase
is
more times than
Oregon.
Yeah, I
woman
felt-
changed phrase.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck you are. Where are you at, Ben? Where the fuck are you?
Yeah, he's over here above me, Harley.
Duck down, James.
Jackson Powers Johnson won the Best Center Award, the Remington Award from Oregon.
That's why I
for
want him
Oregon,
to-
and
That's why, no disrespect to Michael Penix, but I want Johnson.
And that's why I hope he doesn't go to fucking Seattle. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Well, you've got Buckley's and none are getting him in San Fran. When's your first pick, by the way, Harley? For San Fran? We've got 16 as our
Oh, no.
first.
What did we fucking? We traded up for a semi-high fucking. I can't think of the fucking round now.
Yeah, I can't think of it
We're
either.
we're pretty high, but
Yeah.
not super high.
You
because of
mid.
trade.
You mid, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the team's amazing. The team is top
What
2.
does this mean
You know, but the
into-
pick is
what does
mid.
this mean
Yeah.
to someone that knows nothing what you're talking about.
So,
Does this mean, like,
Wendy, long story
like
short,
when you
the
get to
30
actually pick.
Okay, so picks are dependent on where you finish in the year.
And what you
Okay.
can trade for.
Yeah,
so
I
if you're
was
the
about to say-
if you have the number 1 pick, for instance, in the draft, the
You're
first pick,
suck.
You're the
of
worst
any
fucking
player,
team.
you're the worst.
team
Yeah,
in
you're
the
the
league.
absolute worst. That's why you get it, because you need the most help.
Yep.
So when you pick a player, can someone take that player off you when they're the last to pick?
No.
No.
If
no.
I say, for example, Seattle picks Jackson Powers Johnson at 16. Harley then for the 49ers, we've got him for the team for Seattle. So Harley can't say, hey, we want him.
Question. So when you get to have a pick, you can is there people that put their names in the hat that are prepared to go to other teams, or you can pick any fucking players from anyone's team and just go, hey, by the way, you're going to San Francisco.
No, not entirely. That's a trade. For the draft, it is college players who declare, who say, I want to go to the NFL, so they will declare for the draft, and then they have no choice. They have no choice where they go to. It's up to the teams to decide.
Right. Well, I mean, they do have a choice because they could say no, and then you just won't be signed. So it's either go to the worst team, the Cleveland Browns, or the second worst team, the Seahawks, or you just go unsigned and maybe somebody will pick you up off season. You know.
Hang on. You said Seahawks. You meant to say San Francisco. I'll forgive you for that one.
Oh no! I said the second worst team, not the second best team. But because the Niners were in a Super Bowl.
No. That would be Seattle.
Seattle's second worst team. Yeah.
That's a discussion we'll have at another time. So yeah, but if say Harley's general manager, so the San Francisco general manager came to John Schneider, our general manager, to make a trade, it's team to team. I think it's
from college football players that want to go up to the
No. The college
it's people that are already on the team. The people that are already on the team is a GM talk.
Yeah.
Right. And then you could trade not only for that person, you could trade for picks in the draft. But if somebody drafts you, so if anybody's like, hey, I draft Wendy straight out of college, she, then Wendy, you either come to my team or you hope you get picked up somewhere else. But you're not going to be picked in the draft. You'll be picked off fucking, I can't think of the fucking term. But
undrafted free agent.
Yeah, you'll be an undrafted free agent. Yeah. So then a team can pick you up. But if I say, hey, Wendy, I want you to come to me, and you're like, no, I don't like your team, well, then hopefully good luck.
Then you take your chance. Chance. And there have been players that Seattle has gotten in the middle of the next season that have gone undrafted for 3 years. Not for any other reason.
How come you haven't gone over to Ben's freaking football talk, Megan? You seem to...
She's shown up to the Oregon chat once in a while, but she's a USC fan, so
I'm a Trojan fan, so it's kind of like me hating Harley for liking the San Francisco 49ers. It's the equivalent of that in college football between Ben and myself. Ben will come to his senses.
I don't like Harley because the way he friggin' brushes his hair, but that's another story.
Yeah, well,
it's the way he folds his fringe down.
Look at that weave.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Anyway, I'm going to get going, so I will see you in a couple of weeks, hopefully.
We'll see you tomorrow and the next day.
No, you won't actually, because I'm up for 4 days. I'm up for 4 straight days for Seattle.
Yeah, we will be here. So
yeah, we'll see.
Bye, Megan.
Yep. Okay. See you guys.
Have fun.
See you, Megan.
Catch you later, Megan.
See ya.
That's a
Fuck
good
the
reminder.
Seahawks. Let's go 49ers. Anyway, what was that?
I totally forgot the draft was starting today. I mean, it really felt like the draft was like months away, and then it was like, oh shit, it's this week, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, it's today. Fuck.
30 hours,
thinking of LW, since LW's here. LW, yeah, where text me, let me know when you want to meet up and where. Like we can meet up and just do like a fucking beer and like chip and salsa or some shit like that somewhere. Just at a bar, like a Mexican bar or something like that. We don't have to like sit down for dinner together. I mean, I'm not taking you on a fucking date or anything, you bitch.
You're the one that got awful defensive real quick about that statement, Ben.
Mr. Duggar is muted. I've seen him talk a couple times, but he's muted. I can't unmute him. It's on his end, so I can't unmute him. There he is.
I'm glad it was muted because I said a couple things were just too.
Oh,
funny.
okay. I was like, there it is.
She was leaving out. Ding dong.
He was cussing and cursing.
No,
Yeah, I'll get with LW though. And,
I was having a
we'll
good
figure
time
out something.
myself. You can go on and buy my boy a fucking burrito. Fuck, cheap bastard.
Right?
Well, we can just get
You're
chips and
cool.
salsa.
You're
How about this? We meet up. We'll have a beer or a margarita, and I'll order queso. How about that? I'll give them queso. People have been saying queso in the fucking thing, and now I want queso. Now I really want some goddamn chicken queso.
Nachos, buddy.
Is that like quesadilla?
The nachos. I wish I had a big old plate of nachos
Quesadilla.
with beans and chili on them. Oh.
All right. What's good about this is I was going to do this. I just didn't have time. We were talking about draft, so I got distracted. I'm going to put up a new banner, and it's a good one.
Something new. Now you're a man. New banner.
Yeah. I hate
the jury's out. The jury's still out.
I hate when
Give it all you got to fight to the top so we can know your story. Now you're a man.
Except
Cool.
me, I'm a gynecologist and a YouTube lawyer.
15-minute closing warning. That's your new banner.
That is my new banner. It's fucking fancy as fuck, isn't it?
Oh, that's
Hey, what's the new thing?
Okay,
What's
I'm
something
good.
new? What do you got?
That's it. Read the bottom of your screen.
Use these fingers. Use these
Okay. Yeah. You're right, LW. I apologize. Yeah. You let me know. Like we said, anywhere if Defoe's in town, obviously, yeah, we'll wait on him. And wherever we go, just plan it in the evening, unless it's the weekend, and I'll make sure Sam is there so you guys can go. Holy fuck, he's real, and then you can actually like try to touch him and realize he's just an AI image.
I was just saying, I don't know.
He's just a hologram. He's just a hologram.
You get Defoe and LW in the same building, and fucking Ben shows up. You know that's Ben's fantasy. Anyway, moving on. Sorry. Bad joke.
No. You're testing the waters tonight.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Laura. My cock is lost in the jungle. It's up for you to find it. Come on, let's go exploring.
I might have been thinking about my fantasy. Maybe I think I was talking about my fantasy.
I love that one just because it's like, God, go explore it. I love it. It always fits in very well.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have to watch that movie again now. I love it. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I do need to. It's been a while since I watched that movie. I need to.
Doris Roberts, that's her name. Doris Roberts.
I've never seen it.
What movie is it?
Mama's Boy.
Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy.
Yeah. It was so stupid, but so funny.
So Doris Roberts, the mother from Everyone Loves Raymond.
Everyone Loves Raymond. Yep.
Oh, she's.
It's a great fucking movie. It really is. But you have to have a dumb sense of humor like Ben does. So.
It was incredibly stupid, but it was very funny. If you're drunk,
Well,
it's
James Meacher, you clearly don't watch all of Ben's streams because I've actually seen AI Sam come through the door where the Oregon flag was or is at the old house. He used to
Allegedly.
Yeah.
He was probably allegedly pissed off that I was up late night, like tonight.
AI is pretty freaking high-tech technology. I mean, he looked real.
Yeah, it was the hologram.
Was it the
Skynet is real. Skynet has already launched. So
the only problem with the 15-minute closing warning is I forgot when I put it up, so now I don't know what the timer is for 15 minutes. That's about the only problem.
About 1:30.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with 1:30. That's 3:30 here. We'll do that. So that's 20 minutes.
1:30 is when you put the timer up. Yep, 1:30 was when you put the timer up.
We'll just run with that. We'll run with that. Ignore the banner. Everyone, ignore the banner.
Holy shit! It's 2:10 here.
I know, right? It's 1:10 here. I should have been in bed fucking hour and a half ago, but y'all.
I can tell Mr. Douglas sobering up properly now because he's put his hat on straight. When he first came on the panel, it was a bit freaking skew with. It was like backwards. The eyes were wonky.
I knew this would happen, especially starting at like 12:15, 12:30 in the morning. I knew this would fucking happen.
Yeah, my God.
I know. I didn't plan to come up, but my dumb ass was lurking and fucking typed in chat. The wizard, oh, Harley Dad's here. Come up. No, I gotta go to bed. Oh, okay, I'll show you.
You're such a tool. You're such a tool.
I know, right?
You know,
I'm the best tool you ever wish you owned, Ben. Anyway, moving on.
You fell to the evil trap.
Well, all I know is I think he came up here because James was here. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
James.
Hey, Wendell's has something to say about that, Harley Dad. You stay away from James.
Get away from her, you bitch!
So James is her now?
Yeah.
Well, Wendy's
Wendy's
like, I'm in charge of this situation, so.
Could you imagine a critter that come at you like that? He wouldn't like eat me because I'd be all covered in shit. So why would he want to eat me? You know what I mean? That monster jumped out at me, it'd be just a shit puddle there. I'd say, oh,
I've dated more than my fair share of that monster. Just saying.
Oh my God!
I survived.
Is it like your ex there or what?
One or two of them, you know.
Yeah, or two or three of them.
You got to go through a lot of weeds before you meet the friggin' flower.
Dude, I'm telling you, Barb was my payoff for every evil bitch I ever had in my life. She was the perfect one. And I tell you, you know, Lord was a funny son of a gun because he kept giving me these idiots. Or I thought I knew better than what God or something like that. But I always liked little tight-butted, good-looking things, you know. And my old lady was all that, but she was a lady. That's where I was missing. I liked them hoes, but till I met a lady.
We like them hoes, but we don't love them hoes.
I met a hot lady that liked me. You know, and that was incredible. It was incredible.
Was she blind? No, I'm just kidding.
She did have a little bit of cataract action, I think. No, dude, I'm serious. You know, you stop and think about all the shit I had in my life, and then I had an intelligent, beautiful, accomplished woman look at me like I was fucking the peanut butter in her sandwich. You know,
you're the king of the fucking world.
Yeah, it was just like all of a sudden I could have a conversation. She'd come fuck with me if I was going fishing. She'd give me a smooch.
I gotta go and check my toilet paper stocks.
I'm telling you, dude, she's something else. I did. It was way more than I deserved. But thank you, Lord, for loaning me for a while. She was cool. She was cool, dude. She was. And she had a million stories because, like, when she was young, they were in Vietnam. Y'all heard of Charlie's War? Okay, her dad was Charlie. You know, he was the Charlie guy. He was CIA. He was CIA, and he was arming the fucking South Vietnamese. And, you know, and they walked around their house as kids with hand grenades in their hands. And, you know, when Tet Offensive went off, they were running to the helicopter. All of them had their hand grenade. He said, "You don't have to worry about pointing it. Just pull his pin and throw it at him." He said, "Okay." And her two brothers, they were maniacs, dude. Absolute fucking maniacs. And this will tell you something about their dad. He died in the 80s, right? And he had divorced Barb's mom because she couldn't deal with his life program. And he married a Filipino lady. Well, they kept half his ashes to bury with her, which is their tradition, and then sent the other half home. We literally took his ashes to West Virginia for where their big family was from. And we had a little funeral, and probably about 1,200 people showed up. He's been dead since 1980.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He was something, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they're very direct descendants from John Adams. So
were you smart enough to marry this woman?
Huh?
Were you smart enough to marry this woman?
well, I had 21 wonderful years with that woman. I loved her so much. She was awesome, man.
So in answer to your question, Frankie, she wasn't dumb enough to marry him, but they were together for 21 years. So
exactly.
No, I'm just.
It wouldn't have nothing to do with her being dumb enough. We had our reasons why we didn't.
Fair enough. I'm just making
I-
a stupid joke.
I had a daughter with another lady, and I didn't want to marry, but she was still my baby's mom.
You don't have to explain anything, Duggars. I was just making.
You
stupid
were a
jokes.
mistress, weren't you? Not the mistress, the mistress.
Absolutely. No, not really. My baby's mom was slap fucking crazy. When she had her kids, she went nuts. She was a very intelligent woman too, and actually, she's a teacher. But she lost her mind when Ruby was born. She was like so suspicious about, hey, I'm here. I was selling cars and I was gone all the fucking night. So I'm making a fucking living. And they happen to work late hours.
Yeah, they work a lot.
Diagnosis is called postnatal depression.
Yeah, exactly. And then, I mean,
postpartum depression is what we call it here and there.
We went to. This cracks me up though. We went to therapy. Like, can you see Mr. Duggar having to go to somebody else and say, "Hey, fix us"? No.
Is that how you met TF?
I went the extra mile because I loved this woman. I didn't just like her; I loved her. She says, "I'm 40. You're 40, and I think she was 30 something at the time, 31 or something like that." She goes, "My clock's ticking." I said, "Well, get off that baby block and shit. Well, let's have a kid." A little over a month later, we were pregnant, and we had Ruby Charlotte. But she lost her mind, man, and after she put me through the crap, she kept my kid from me. Things she said she wouldn't do, she did. And she ran over me, not once, twice. And she tried to beg me back. I go, no. I told you not to use my kid as a pawn. That's the only thing I couldn't forgive her for. I finally forgave her. It felt good too. Because I can guarantee you this, and I say it with all my heart. I might not chose the best wife, but I chose the best mama for my kid. She is a beast, dude. My kid is a great person because she's just like her mom. And
she had nothing to do. Didn't get nothing from you. Yeah, but
I know she got the brain. She got the brains and the hey, fuck off for me.
Sorry. Again, I'm making bad jokes. I apologize.
Well, it was all right. I'm never surprised what you say, Harley.
Fair enough.
But you're my buddy, and I'll whoop a motherfucker over you. Just so you know. But
I love you, Mr. Duggar.
It's fun being Mr. Duggar sometimes. Sometimes it's just a shit bag, We all have our ups and downs and shit bag salts.
Hey, I can attest to. I can attest to Duggar. You know what? The fun ones are fun, but in the long run, it's
sometimes my daddy put it simple. He goes, "Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield."
Yeah.
Today, when you're the windshield, that's a good day.
Depends on the size of the bug, though. I'm just saying.
I ain't never seen one get cracked by a critter, so I don't know.
My father-in-law used to say he'll never have the guts to do that again.
Roger that. Like how many dead people buried out in that cemetery? Well, I hope all of them are. I mean,
Vegan, where you going to bed? Vegan, go to fucking bed.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, Megan's still here. I was like, I don't know what's going on with Wendy over here. I was like, she's usually live, so I'm like, she's still here.
It's like, she's only here.
It's funny. Wendy did a comment earlier on. She's like, "Oops, shit, wrong chat." And she's just going, "Well, fuck, it's all happening here. I'm staying."
Man. I don't know. Mr. Duggar's fixing to go. It's that time, shit. It's 2 o'clock past
Me
here.
too. That's my last smoke.
I still got to go put some sheets on my freaking bed. Today was sheet day. You know how it is.
Look at them subtle flex right there with them fucking guns. I gotta go put sheets on the bed.
My guns are gone, man. What the fuck happened to them?
That's why.
I know
That's why
you
he
lost
said
from
he
a boating accident, just like I did.
That's why he
Anyway.
struggled. He was like, "I gotta go put the sheets on the bed." You know how hard it is to put that fitted sheet on the mattress. God damn.
And mine's a king size. That's a workout. It's a workout.
Especially when the elastic's still new in them. It's even harder when the elastic's still new in the fitted sheet. It's like, fuck.
Luckily, my wife Barb has excellent. I have sheets from Gia. They are just the most wonderful sheets in the world. Especially when they're fresh out of the dryer. Oh my God! You just take a nap right now. Back by. Love all you folks. James, you take care of your little bitty self. Wendy,
yeah.
Sugar.
Dude, push-ups. Hell no. How drunk I'd be if I did push-ups right now. Fuck.
Frank Annie.
I'm working on it, James. I'm working on the one-legged push-ups one, James.
Harley, shut the fuck up. I'm talking and leaving. Ben, thank you for letting me hang out at your spot, man. You're not a dumbass, Harley. I love you, little Bubba.
Of course, Mr. Doug. You're always welcome to be here. You know that.
Miss Frank Annie, just slap the shit out of Ben every once in a while.
Frank Annie. I love it.
He's a terrible little brother.
Oh, you take that back right now. There'll be litigation.
Can we get? I'm going to say, can we get a quick disclosure before you go? I haven't heard one of your disclosures for like a week.
No. All right, y'all take care of your little bitty self. Mr. Duggar loves everybody. Y'all be cool.
Mr. Duggar. Hopefully you get down. Hopefully he gets down here someday.
Always good to see you, bro.
Such a freaking cool fella. Yeah, he's so fucking cool.
Oh, Ben, you should put on the banner there too. Harley Dad's last smoke.
That is true. That is true. I need
my last one,
and
I'm going to get out of here. You know why? Because America.
No.
I'm writing a banner. You fucking bitch. I'm writing a banner.
See, Ben, you could have waited to write your banner before you did that. You know why? Because this is America, and you can do what you want when you want. I know it's in the timeout. I was gonna say it's in the timeout zone. That's why I said it. But anyway.
That's because you're just trying to be a man, Harley. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Who, me? Never.
Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man,
I don't know. He keeps playing that one. I'm gonna want to do drugs. Jesus Christ.
Drugs. Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
I'm sorry I started this YouTube.
You should be. But you're right, because it is America.
Yeah.
So.
45 cigarettes later.
He's past the time frame, so. You know how hard it is to get to the comments and.
You might even get a chance to say thank you to Mr. Duggar. Like, thank you, Mr. Duggar. Please come again.
Yeah,
Thank you. Come again.
I know, James. We know. We all know this. We all know this.
Did he just say you're straight? What?
What? Say what?
Yep. James Beecher said, Ben, you so straight, bro. That's why Sam doesn't exist. We all know. Just saying. Sam is actually short for Samantha. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Yeah, Ben's not gay.
Simulated anal machinism.
Oh, God.
Wow. Oh, that is very deserving.
Please welcome Katie, the sexual harassment panda.
Who lives in the east neath the willow tree? Sexual harassment panda. Who explains sexual harassment to you and me? Sexual harassment panda.
Wendy 100%
Anyways,
earned
what
that
I was
fucking
trying
one.
to say.
Sorry.
What is it? Machoism? I don't know. What's the word I'm trying to say?
Machoism?
Machism? Machonism?
Macho? Like machoism? I don't know.
Machoism. I'm like, what do you what?
But machismo?
What kind of ism?
Machin. I'm still gonna go with machonism.
I need a dictionary. Macho,
That's the one. Someone pronounce what SA said.
I said machismo fucking 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
machismo.
Okay, well
What
now
is
it's
that?
written.
A Mexican dish?
No, that's not chismo.
Mexican machismo is a Mexican dish. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. I'm confused.
That's right. That's
I
right.
told you I
Southern saying
need a
Wendy. Was someone say
dictionary.
cheese?
All right. Now this is starting to go downhill real fucking fast.
Yep. I gotta get out of here, y'all. I gotta go to bed. Much love, Ben. Thanks for having me up.
Well, guess what, Harley? You know what the good thing is and the bad thing?
You're gonna kick me and then you're gonna end your panel. Wait, what?
No, we get to do it again in like 17 hours.
Do we? What's going on in 17 hours?
17
His regular show.
Well,
Wait,
I
you have a
guess it'd be
regular
about
show?
19, 20 hours.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
when we're
tomorrow's
again.
Thursday in your world.
Yeah, that's the post through the ages show.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
right. That thing.
Fuck.
That thing. Yeah.
Fuck.
Call Ben a thing.
No, I didn't call Ben a thing. I called his show. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Much love, and yep, we'll see y'all probably tomorrow. But if not,
Well,
it'll be
just look
shortly
after your machismo.
Oh, I always do.
Look after your man cheese.
I protect my machismo from Ben all the time. All right, fuck. I always watch no rubber. Anyway, much love, y'all. See y'all
You
later.
better shower that shit good.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
James has tried to get a word in, and he's like, no. Hell no.
Mexican cheese. Mexichizo. So how is it? Machismo. No. Where's machismo? Machismo.
Thank you for explaining that, SO.
No idea. All right. Well, it is 3:29. 3:30 was the cutoff. So, any final words from the panelists here? Let's go, James, Frank, and Wendy.
I don't want to jinx it, but you know the Vics are probably watching.
And
Well, they might
What's
pop
that?
up at the last second.
They can go fuck themselves. I will boot them from the studio.
right? It's time to come up, Vix.
Yeah, if you're watching.
Uh,
Not after the closing.
Oh, you got to highlight Harley's last comment. Anyway, so what's your last comment, James? Is that it?
Like, share, subscribe this channel, everyone. And Wendy?
Well, way to skip
That's
Frank.
my last comment. Okay, Frankeny, up that way.
Way to skip Frankeny. Wow, rude. Jesus, James.
Well, I was going down to Wendy, then Wendy to Frankeny.
That's a
Then
weird.
I'll go back up to you.
Yeah, go down, baby. Let me grab you by your fucking
Besides-
head and just bring you.
besides Ben always getting the last word, Wendy should get the last word. But happy anniversary, bro. Been 5 months since you found out about me, so
Oh shit. I
Yeah.
can't remember all the dates. Fuck me.
I know.
I barely remember seeing a
Cool.
birthday some days. I'm like 12th or 22nd. I'm like, God damn it.
There's a big story in that. We'll find out at a later date. That's James. Put that in the notepad. Anyway, Frankie, last words.
Yeah, that was it. James Windows, always love hanging with you. I haven't decided about Ben yet, though. But you know, I still show up.
All right, my last words. Don't forget your fallen soldiers and the people that managed to come home under duress and the shit that they go through. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. They see horrible atrocities, and including the ones that don't get to come home from war. I'm only saying this because today is our Anzac Day, even though it should be something that should be remembered every day. And this might be I might start making this my closing statement nearly every time, but always remember your people that have served in every country, especially the ones that never got to come home, don't get to say goodbye to their families other than when they're leaving the friggin' ship docks, and be appreciative of the ones that do go away to stop the shit coming to your fucking country you live in. That's all I got for the moment.
Well said, sister. Thank you.
That's fair. As a veteran too, yeah. I mean, I every day is the same thing for me. I think there are times, people forget that a lot, and it's like, hey, I got lucky.
I think we do forget it a lot. I think we do forget it a lot until there's a particular, pardon me, Memorial Day and that sort of stuff, when we actually get to really genuinely think within our civilian realms of what we think you could see, but I'm pretty sure it's friggin' like a fucking 100 times worse what the servicemen are actually experiencing. Even if they didn't have to take somebody else's life, they've seen lives taken, and sometimes in the most worst circumstances or the most necessitary circumstance. Yeah. So one of the things I've actually always said for a long time, I'm sorry I'm dragging out my last final thoughts, but one of the things I've said for a long time is I think it's really cool how America, and Ben's gone, I get sick of hearing it because you hear it a lot, when people go, thank you for your service. I can imagine as an ex-serviceman, you'd get sick of hearing that statement, but you don't get sick of the appreciation that people remember. And that's kind of what today is about in Australia, even though we should do it a bit more often. And, people, military people, RAF, Navy, the friggin' grunts, as we call them in Australia, so your friggin' army foot soldiers, not only do they go through, they see a lot of shit, man. Because my dad was in the army for like friggin' 28 years, so he done a lot, saw a lot. A lot that they don't talk about. So anyway, at the end of the day, my final words is remember the people that are going to serve for you from whatever country you come from, and be appreciative of the situations that they put themselves in to try and keep the shit away from our shorelines, our home country shorelines.
Absolutely. If you enjoy your freedom, you should be thanking those who served and those who are serving and those who
that don't make it home. Those that don't make it home, man. Like
every day you should be thinking of that if you enjoy your
and just
freedom.
another little point of view as well that a lot of people sort of forget to think about is there's animals that serve in the military service, dogs, horses, that sort of stuff, that also don't make it home, in the sense that not because something happens to them at war, but because when the war's over, so I speak from an Australian point of view, that our government would not pay to bring animals home, that they pay to send the animals off. Check out Google, man. Check out the research. Yeah. So we got light horsemen, that sort of stuff. So we had a lot of soldiers, Australian soldiers, light horsemen, which is like a regiment of Australian soldiers, that sort of stuff from like the First and Second World War and stuff like that, that didn't even bother coming home because our government would not pay to bring home their horses, their bomb dogs, that sort of stuff. So they've either got to raise the money themselves. So in some kind of weird line of thinking, don't forget about the animals as well that actually sacrifice their lives and were trained to do their job and don't get to make it home and done a lot of shit to keep people alive, whether they dragged them out of the battlefield, detected friggin' bombs, lost the friggin' war from detecting bombs. Don't forget the animals as well. I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's not really, because ultimately they're still protecting their soldiers too.
No, there's a huge part of it, just like in the local like Wendy's in here, you know, police and stuff like that. There's always animal involvement. So yeah, but yeah, I know the same thing. I you know, you have to think about it. I mean, people don't seem to think about it too. As you look at, for instance, like the U.S. I think literally, like in the U.S., as you think of about the population, only something like 1% serves in the military, and the rest, you know, you think everyone else thinks about it or whatever. No, they don't fucking think about it. Not much. I mean, so it's like, again, yeah, I'm always still stick of it, and I mean, I'll hear from other veterans too, and I'm always like, oh yeah, okay, I appreciate it. You same to you, but yeah, it's kind of a mutual, like, yeah, well, we did it, so you know, whatever. Yeah, to each other, but yeah, you always think about everyone.
In the most scary circumstances, I've not done it myself, but I'd imagine it would be the most, even in like a civil area of another country, you're still going to be sleeping with one eye open because you're in a place you don't know. Even it's meant to be calm there, you still don't know when shit's going to be going on there. You still don't know when friggin' rockets are being fired from, you know, 100 kilometers and 200 kilometers and all sorts of crazy shit, man. But anyway, so that's my final words. Don't forget the people that have, especially the ones that did not come home. I mean, appreciation for the ones that did get to come home and the ones that are suffering from a lot of PTSD and stuff like that. So, but think about the ones that didn't come home, the ones that have literally thrown their bodies on a friggin' mine, and literally the biggest sacrifice of all by doing shit like that or stuff like that. Shit's probably not the right terminology for that thing. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, man. Don't forget the people that don't get to come home ever.
100%. I'm obviously I'm still here after 3 tours and 6 years.
This is why I wake up and I set my fucking speakers up at 4:30. Well, before 4:30, by 4:30, which is when our first wave of Australian and New Zealand soldiers very first hit the beach at Gallipoli. This is why I do it. My dad served. I've got his medals here. Yada yada yada. I don't want no recognition for that. Why should I have recognition for holding my dad's medals? I didn't go do it. He was the one that done it. All I did was keeping his memory alive, really. Keeping the memory alive is easy compared to the person that went over there.
No, and like Southern says here, you know, also EMTs, police, fire, all those people that put themselves in risk and harm's way all the time doing this stuff, you know. Most of them put themselves probably in more harm's way almost than the military does in certain aspects, obviously. So obviously,
but I don't want to be disrespectful to Wendy's comment. So my next comment is not being disrespectful in any way to our EMT and police, but at least they get to navigate a situation in their own country. Being sent to somewhere else entirely different, where the rules, the customs, the traditions are completely different, that would be scary before you're even in a horrible situation.
It's every experience, and as someone who's done it, everyone's personal experience in any of those roles, they always differ. They vary, but exactly, everyone always takes on their own sense of potential risk So all of the positions need remembrance, acknowledgement, and especially the ones who gave it all. I mean, literally, like, sacrificed it all. No matter who it is, fire, police, military, EMT. EMT is not the safest job.
Really,
you deal with some fucking crazy ass people, you know. I mean, Jesus.
It really affects me thinking about the people that have died. Like really affects me, you know, because they are the forgotten heroes. Really are.
Well, and their families.
Because
their families have
they're somebody's
too.
father, mother, you know, like right down to the nurses that went over there. Even though back in the day the nurses didn't get to do frontline stuff, but they were frontline doing medical care, and their life was at risk as well.
Yeah.
They could walk down the street and get taken out, you know, by anything.
Yeah, remember that too. There's
But
it's
anyway.
not just remember that too. It's there's also civilian contractors that go over there too and put themselves in
goodness
harm's way to
gracious,
help and
yeah.
assist and continue to, you know, whatever the mission is. So I mean, they also put themselves in harm's way too, and they're civilian technically. They're just government contracts. So I mean, it's an all around remembrance. But yeah, people kind of forget it unless it comes up to a holiday, unfortunately. In some respects. Obviously, I think a lot of people remember, hey, thank you for your service. But until the days come around, Memorial Day, like in the US, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, whatever, it's kind of forgotten. Same as like Australia, Canada.
But I don't want to sound I don't want to make it sound I can't think of the right words where it's the right terminology, but I don't want it to sound like people are being not thoughtful about it. But I think about it a lot. I've got my old man's ashes here. I've got his army photo sitting in front of it, of his like little fucking pot of ashes. Like, how the fuck did someone so big get reduced to a friggin' container that fucking small? I've got my dad's medals here, so I think about it a lot. I don't need a particular day for it to come around to not think about it, and that's why I make sure I get up every year. I play the last post and Revel at 4:30 in the morning every Anzac year. Haven't missed a year. And this little tiny town, when it's in the still of friggin' night, not one person has ever said, thank you for playing that. Oh my God, I can't believe you fucking played that. No one says nothing. I don't even know it's even recognised. And I don't care. Because I'm doing it for my dad. I'm not doing it for them. And if it wakes him up and makes him go, why the fuck is she playing this at 4:30 in the morning? And they Google that's when Australian friggin' callers friggin' first hit the beach, the first wave, then my job's done, kind of thing. But no, I do it for my dad at the end of the day. That's my mushy little take on it.
I think it's fair. You know, a lot of us, like, who win the bill, we forget about it. We try to kind of forget about it. Obviously, it was a huge still portion of alive. It was just a huge segment, kind of isolated by itself because it was just that situation. And you guys have seen me. I've thrown on my old dress uniform just for the fuck of it once in a while to be like, haha, whatever. But it was like this job.
But it's not whatever.
I know. But it was like this job.
No, I understand what you're saying, but and that's what I'm trying to say, and what you're trying to say, that people just sort of kind of remember when it becomes that certain date of a year. But for the people that experience that, especially ones that had really horrible experiences and actually have the real life post-traumatic stress syndrome, it's fuck, man. Like, how do you help someone feel healed or safe from their nightmares?
There's no direct or perfect answer to that, obviously, or easy answer, definitely.
No.
I mean, like the company I'm going to go to, hopefully now with after in a couple weeks, the one guy has like a lot of service coins and stuff on his desk because he's a veteran, and like his shirt even says like the company, and then it has veteran. Like they actually customize veteran for veterans, and they'll probably give me one of those, and that's why he and I got along really well. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't really want to wear it, but at the same time, I would be like, yeah, of course I'll wear it because I mean, why not? But that's kind of a cool little custom from the company that I'll be working for, is to like just identify you as like, hey, don't fuck with this dude, kind of thing, But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't need to be. At the same time, myself I don't need to be acknowledged.
Can you highlight Harley Dad's last comment? So if I have to watch the repeat, I can, without watching the comments, I can see it on the. Yeah, that one. Arlington by Trace Atkins. Only because I do watch a lot of restreams and stuff. I don't always.
Well, and this is going to be right at the end, so it's going to be easy to find too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't. Sorry if I made my last closing comment really long, but I'm glad it's something that everyone might think about when they go to bed. I mean, I know we all think about our servicemen and that sort of stuff, the ones that don't make it home, but we need to think a little bit harder and a little bit more often.
Yep, it's perfectly fine. Again, it's the same thing. I'll probably do when it comes around here, I'll probably do a Memorial Day and a Veterans Day streams and stuff like that on here. I haven't done those, but you know what?
I would love to be involved if I may.
It should be done. I mean,
yeah, for sure. And I was actually hoping that Anzac Day was going to be in my town this year, because I planned on doing like what would have been 3 streams and gone into half the day, but it's not our town's turn this year because I live out in bumfuck nowhere, and we swap turns with towns and everything.
Well, I totally appreciate everything you said, Wendy, and I think it's important, and thank you.
But it's not, I don't want you to appreciate what I said. We need to appreciate the people that are doing it. And not disrespect you, just don't forget the people that have gone and done the hard yards, man. They donned the fucking uniform. They never planned to die, some did. A lot come back with friggin' nightmares forever. Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it on that one. But Southern, that's
Anzac Day in Australia, people. Australia and New Zealand Army Corps, lest we forget. Can you play? I don't know. I don't think it would give you a copyright strike, but can you play the last post as a closing tune?
The last
because
post?
It's still Anzac Day in Australia. The last post. Yeah.
Is that like a bugle call?
It is, yes.
Okay.
So it's not Ravel, it's called Last Post.
Okay.
And I doubt you get it copyright
Royal
on it.
Australian Air Force.
More than likely, yeah. It's a definitely well enough thinking about it, but yeah, it's a Australian Remembrance bugle tune, yeah. Or you can do one of your rock and roll ones and then do the last post as the very last one. I'll let you be the decider of that.
Yeah, what I'll do is I can do a song and I can put this on, and then if it gets that way, if it gets copyrighted, I can because I'm gonna have to do a share screen of it, and then I don't know if the audio is gonna work. That's the problem with doing it that way, is because I don't know if the audio is gonna always work with this. So let's try it this way.
Yeah.
Well, I know that, but we don't know if the audio is gonna work. That's the problem.
I'll let you know.
Let me try it. Let me try it, everyone. And let's see if it works. So let me know if you hear audio. So everyone, remember the day it is. And what we'll do is we will finish that. So if I have to remove it later, I'll check. YouTube will let me know later. Probably not that big of a deal, but if depends on YouTube. We'll see how that goes. But I may just leave it anyway and be like, you know what? Who cares? YouTube can suck it.
If you got a copy in there, that's cool.
All right. I'll take those once in a while. That's fine with me. I don't care. I'm not making money off this channel anyways, for fuck's sake. All right, everyone. We're going to be back here Thursday night. Well, some of us, not everyone necessarily, but I'll be back here Thursday night for the After the Ages after party if they go on tonight. If they don't, it'll be a similar time frame again, 11:15 Central probably. So I'm going to just drop everyone to the back. We're going to play a little rock music quickly on the outro. And but everyone, remember your soldiers. Remember all your people to sacrifice themselves.
Amen.
So everyone, have a great night. We will see you. Enjoy the outro. I'm thirsty. I need a refill. Jesus Christ, it's almost fucking 4 a.m. What the fuck am I doing with my life? All right, everyone. Have fun.
Thanks for hanging by.
Every day I wait to find it. All right, fight for the Gigi Soleil. And behind the kid, of course, we have the Kevin Jones. How you doing?